Great opportunity for us to come home in front of our family, fans, Raider Nation, the Black Hole.
Raiders! Goddamn right.
Needed. What is up, Raider Nation? Good morning and welcome to another episode of Good Morning Raiders. Appreciate everybody tapping in on this beautiful Saturday morning. I am back. I took a couple of days off. Baby J is finally here. And so I am back. I was able to go ahead and take some time today to go ahead and chop it up with you guys with my special guest. But it's good to be back. It was hard kind of fighting the itch to be on, to be honest. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad my son's here. My prince, Nicholas Max, a proud baby boy. But I am here nonetheless, here to chop it up with you guys. Appreciate everybody tapping in. If you are new to the show, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys check in, smash that subscribe button. Help me support this show and keep bringing great content to you guys. To my Raider dads, make sure you guys hit those thumbs. Help me spread the word of the Raider gospel out to the YouTube universe. But appreciate everybody tapping in. Like I said, salute to everybody in the chat already. My guy Billy Davis, what up, brother? We the people, thank you for tapping in. Eric, Raiders hater, appreciate you tapping in. Yes, sir, my guy SoCal Sal, thanks for tapping in, brother. Good morning to everybody, and I hope you guys have your coffee to get your mind right. Whatever helps you get your mind right today, for sure. And thank you, guys, for the congrats. Appreciate it. But we do have quite a few things to talk about today. If you guys weren't on checking out yesterday's show with Jeff and I, Friday Night Raider Talk, we had a guest on there, and we're running it back today. We had a lot to talk about. A very passionate individual, somebody who literally leads the nation. I feel that this man, his opinions carry a lot of weight, and I respect his opinions. So sometimes we might not see eye to eye, but he is on every week, Raider Nation Live with Gabe and Lo. They do the damn thing every Sunday night. I just had Raider Gabe on last week, and I'm lucky enough to go ahead and have one of his co-hosts, my guy, Gravy. Appreciate you tapping in, brother. How you doing? How are you feeling?
The dog appreciation is mine, bro. Pleasure to be on this on your show, bro. When you're on the come up, got a great show. And me and you, it looked like me and you got a good little thing going. So,
yes, sir.
And thank you for the passionism and all that, the ism that I always talk about that the Raiders don't have. And all I try to do, man, is just be real. And I love my team. And people that know me know that I love my team. And I wanted to get better, man. I'm tired of this mediocrity. And we're so conditioned and adapt to this what we have now, and I think it's changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never felt this way about the ism that we have, and I'm pumped up about it, and that's why I'm getting on shows to spread that message.
Yeah, really.
We have wrong things.
Really quick, your static's a little, your staticky, your audio's off a little bit.
My audio's
Yeah.
Okay.
You on a good one. They're not receiving really quick.
You all right?
It's still coming in a little static.
Yo, you got me?
I got you. It's still staticky though. Maybe you need to hop on out and come back in.
Yeah. I could do that if you like.
Yeah. Try it.
Okay, we'll try it out.
All right, cool.
Okay. All right, bro.
All right. I'll see you in a bit. All right. So while Gravy gets his audio technical difficulties situated, again, appreciate everybody tapping in. What a crazy week has been for me. But as far as Raider news, we have some things that have kind of developed. We had that signing, that wide receiver, Kyle Phillips. He was signed this week. And so he's a guy that has been around the league, but more importantly, he's worked with Chip Kelly. That's really the standout there, and he's going to be able to go ahead and help kind of steer that offense in the direction that it needs to go. So we're getting little baby steps in place. I'm glad to see that. I didn't expect to see a signing this quick, but the starting. Not a big name, but it's a key, a little key piece that's being put in place to go ahead and, like I said, steer this office in the direction that it's going to go in. Everybody that we're looking at, that we're going to talk about today, is going to be for that to go ahead and kind of steer this new offense in the direction that it really needs to go in. Because this past season, as we saw, we had almost no offense. And to be able to be competitive, we need to be able to go ahead and do it on both sides of the ball. But that's something I was saying yesterday on the show with Jeff and them, is that we need to be able to go ahead and win on both sides of the ball. Looks like Kirby's back. Let me go ahead and see if his audio is good now. All right.
Yo, you got me?
Oh, there you go. You're 100, crystal clear now. Perfect.
Yeah, man. I got these headphones, dude. I got these headphones that I had for a long ass time, and I don't like getting rid of shit, bro. You know what I mean? So I just try to hang on. They got tape together, got electrical tape all over them. So I said, you know what, fuck it. Well, I'm on a J show, man. I need to get my good shit out. You know?
Yeah. Oh, you good?
You get my good stuff.
Yeah, but it's good to have you on, brother. I know you were talking about a few things that we weren't really receiving you. But go ahead, man. I'm gonna give the floor to you really quick. But thank you for being on the show, man. I really appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, thank you for the invite. You know, we talk. We be getting some not heated stuff, but you know, just my opinion, the way that I am. I kept my mouth quiet for a long time with the Raiders and accepted that. You know that we're gonna do this. do this. We got this guy. It's gonna be good. This and that. But then I started really not feeling proper about the way we was going, you know. And I coached football. I've been coaching football for about 30 years at all different levels. The highest level I got was junior college. So talent that could come through that, and then what? I got a lot of friends and receipts, the homies that are receipts that been in the league. You know, they might have not been successful, but they were in the league and they played. So that means they got some games. So they tell me the in and outs of the contracts and how things flow. And
Right.
and I don't really expose them and bring them out, bro, like sources and things like that. So the real deal is that people, we got this assumption that we're gonna be all right, one dude or one player or something like that, or one draft pick is gonna change us. Over the years, I've adapted to, hey man, we just the same team every year. Every year we go through this bullshit. Then after the season, like we are right now, we just get our for a certain person or a certain couple of guys, and we fall on our face again. You know what I mean? We got and like we want an example, bro. Like we got all pumped up. We got all pumped up with AP. You know what I mean? I was the last 4 games of the season last year. Now pumped up. Yeah, let's go. You know what I mean?
Me too.
But then and then we started seeing the pattern. Yeah, we started the patterns of dysfunction. The head coach wasn't the shot caller, which you should be. You should team, bro. Or the defensive coordinator was the better coach, and he ran the team over the head coach. It's just the head coach had a better name, or he was louder, things like that. That doesn't work, especially in the NFL, because other coaches, good coaches, will dissect that.
No.
Dissect you, just like AP did. Just like AP got dissected just about every game. We lost games because of AP. And for people to realize that and to say, hey, AP's a good coach, and then not have your blinders on and just look at the Impala, the NBA, the Compton, all this shit, which is all right, which is cool. But look how he coaches football. And our football team, we showed as a record how we were, and that is a divisional record how we were. And then we could talk about the players. That's more important, and that was last year. So yeah, I'm more excited, because we got a coach that's decorated, has a resume. We got coaches, assistant coaches that are decorated and have resume. We might not like them, but they're good coaches. They're there for a reason. You know what I mean? By a coach that's decorated and has a resume. So you kind of trust Pete Carroll. You kind of trust him and say, hey, yeah, this guy's making decisions, and he ain't nobody gonna tell him just kick back and relax. Nah, he's gonna say, nah, bro, he's never been like that, so he's not gonna change for the Raiders.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and real
he's
talk.
Already rich.
Yeah, real talk. Because I mean, that was the thing with AP. They brought in somebody who's inexperienced. Yes, he stepped in at a crucial time, and he was able to go ahead and pull out wins. But at the end of the day, we saw what a rookie head coach with and let's be honest, he did not have any real big experience aside from the high school and collegiate level, and he was a linebacker coach in his first year, and then he got literally tossed into that head coaching position. So I mean, he can't blame him for taking that opportunity to go ahead and like jump into the head coaching position. But we saw what it was, and you're right, we lost games because of the game mismatch.
Who wouldn't, Jay?
Right. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
So,
who wouldn't take advantage of that situation?
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. He's gone now. Now we have Pete, and we have somebody, like you said, somebody who's experienced, somebody who's been in the game, somebody who's done it in multiple levels, not just at the professional level, at the collegiate level, national championships, won the Super Bowl with Seattle, and really has put, coaching wise, has put a good solid staff in there. I feel very formidable that can definitely compete in this division, because that's something we need. And we're rated
Yeah.
the best division in the NFL. So we need something like that. AFC
I'm glad
West
you noticed
literally
that.
sets the standard
I'm
for
glad
the
you
whole
noticed
league. You know what I'm saying?
it.
So
I'm glad you noticed
yeah,
that.
how do you feel with now with now a Pete here and everything he's done? How so far? What do you think of everything that has happened? Everything that he has done? How do you feel about that?
Oh, the thing that impresses me the most about Pete Carroll is that he wins, and he's a winner. He has the pedigree, he has the resume, and he's built a culture of a team where it's kind of like a coach, a player's coach, but you got the culture of a bad attitude. You got a bad attitude. You're coming with newer stuff, newer advanced football, technology as far as the game planning, as far as people, and you could tell by his coaching and brought in, he got a little bit of old school dudes and he got a little bit of new school guy. Because Chip Kelly's a new NFL coach as far as coordinators concerned, and he runs a newer style type. Back then, when he was at Philly, the RPO game wasn't really advanced in the NFL. Kingsbury and Chip Kelly brought that in, and it didn't work because we were just play defense, run the ball, and throw the seams and throw intermediate routes and all that. It was more West Coast. It still is West Coast, but these guys get the athletic quarterbacks because the athletes that they're getting, they have to adjust to, Jay. You know what I mean? The college athletes are getting different, and they're being groomed different. They're being like tight ends are becoming wide receivers, and safeties are becoming linebackers. There's a reason for that, because you got these tight ends that are running 4.3s and they're 6'6", 260 pounds, but they're running 4.3s. Normally a linebacker would cover a guy like that, but you can't have a 250-pound slow ass linebacker covering a dude like that. You know what I mean? So that's why the footballers had advanced and brought a safety over to be a linebacker that could cover. That's why we have a Diablo, and we just hope Diablo could do that, but he can't. And that the one thing is that Pete Carroll knows that, and Pete Carroll will go out of his box and get people like that just for the team, not for his reputation and not for the way he does things. Because I've noticed in a lot of chats and shows and stuff, bro, that that's not Pete Carroll's style. Well, what's his style, bro? I haven't figured out what Pete Carroll does with his style, because, hey, Russell Wilson ain't Geno Smith, and Geno Smith ain't Russell Wilson. So there's two different styles there, bro. The running back they have now, that badass running, is now beast mode. It's different. So you can tell he adapts to the way football is now, because if you stay old school or the way it is now, you're gonna lose games, and you've seen it in the Super Bowl. You've seen exactly what it is in the Super Bowl. The more advanced, newer team, no matter how much of a genius Andy Reid is, but his design is up to notch. But he runs the same plays as every other football team does. He just motions and runs all kinds of different shit. He has fast guys out there, but the more advanced, better teams with that's newer and more creativeness won the Super Bowl, and they smashed them, and they played defense the way you're supposed to play defense as far as Super Bowl quality. Now, Chip Kelly, awesome. If you know Chip Kelly, you might think he's an asshole and all that, but this dude, every offense he had when he was in the NFL, his offense was top 2. People bitch about him. Shady McCoy bitches about him. Shady McCoy had the best 2 years of his life when he was with Chip Kelly, of his life. Borderline Pro Bowl player. You know what I mean? And he's bitching about Chip Kelly because he got rid of all of his boys. His boys had loud mouths. Chip Kelly's a coach that don't like that shit. But he's not responsible for that. You can have a loud mouth, but Chip Kelly's still going to have to coach you because he's an offensive coordinator. Pete Carroll can handle that situation. Pete Carroll can handle that situation. Pete Carroll's going to love you as a player, but he's not going to be your best friend and babysit you. See, that was our problem last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were babysitting people. We were catering to Jack Jones. We were catering to this dude. We were catering to that guy. Pete Carroll ain't going to do that.
Yeah.
It may look like it. You may say it. You may think it, but he's not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not real happy with Patrick Graham coming. I'm not real happy with Patrick Graham coming, but back, solid. I think that Patrick Graham is the one that's going to be grown to take over the Raiders as far as head coach is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
And if it comes into fruition, gravy told you so.
Yeah, there you go. They got a prediction already. There
he's a good coach. He's a good coach, bro. I'm not going to say he's
a
good coach. It's just there's certain things if you know football, bro. If you know football and you coached it and you know what damages you the most in a game in game time situations, Patrick Graham was the best at that. With the worst things the worst things you could do in as far as defense is concerned, we were number one at those things. So we were good at everything bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Third, I bring it up to you, bro. Third down stoppage, last in the NFL.
Yeah,
everybody got. No matter what the distance was, middle of the field was wide open. That's your zone, bro. That's your zone. Could be players, but it's up to you to put the guys. And I know you have players that don't know where they're supposed to be, but why not? Why aren't they? That's a position coach, and you got a head coach that specializes in that position. And what's up with that? But anyways. Now, I don't see that happening because Pete Carroll is a defensive guy, and he's going to have his input on that. He's going to have his input.
Oh, he's going to definitely have his input. Yeah, he's not going to stay quiet about some shit where we're getting literally ran every game, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't want to see that no more. And stop the run. Yeah. Stop the run. You know what I mean? Who can remember?
Yeah, and we'll talk about who we can go ahead and put in there along with Spillane to go ahead and plug up that hole. One of the things I was talking about where you were getting your audio fix is that there was a signing this week. Raiders did sign Kyle Phillips to the roster. He's from the Titans. 5'11", 189. This is a guy that he's been around the league for a little bit, but also too, more importantly, that he was with Chip at UCLA. So he knows that style of offense. Now it's not going to be the same exact offense. It's going to be a variation of it, but at least we got a familiarity, continuity that he can help guide these guys with this new offense coming up. What do you think about that with this new offense that it's going to be introduced, where we just had this god-awful season with a terrible offense that was non-existent? We couldn't produce any type of run game. We couldn't go ahead and put any points on the board. We were struggle to do that. I mean, we had issues literally putting the ball in from the 1 yard line or 2 yard line. I mean, so it's. What do you think? Is it going to be like 9 a day, or is it going to be the repeat of the same thing? What are your thoughts on that?
I hope it's not repeating the same thing. I hope it's with Chip Kelly's knowledge of the game and the way he runs an offense, and then that offense is in the pro level now. It's integrated to the pro level. We've seen it with an athletic. So if we're gonna process what Chip Kelly does, we can't look at what he did in UCLA or even Ohio State. We got to look at the basics of what he runs. So basically, when he started out with Oregon, and it was more like a tempo game. That might be the thing that the NFL doesn't really grasp that much is the tempo game. The tempo game is you get those big dudes tired up front, and as far as defensively, and they can't substitute, bro. You're gonna run the football, and that's what he does, and then that's what he does well. And I'm excited to see who we get in to it and to play at and have a quarterback that we don't have a quarterback that can get out the way and make things happen as far as game yards is concerned. And when you really look at the picture of what Chip Kelly does, he's really good at getting your offensive line to do things. He's really good at getting his offensive line. He knows the fronts that he needs to have as far as the running game is concerned and as far as pass protection.
Yeah.
So our offensive line, he's always fixed the offensive line first before he did anything. So that's probably his main concern. Everybody, Pete Carroll's too. We got to get this offensive line straight up.
Yeah.
We got dudes that are light in the ass. We got guys that are, they're strong, but they can't cover the belt as far as defensive tackles or edge rushers are concerned. So he knows how to set that up. He knows protections. He knows what he has to do that, and that's what I'm excited about because if you really know football, you look at the line first. You check out and see what he's doing because if the quarterback is not playing well, Jay, that everybody that loves the quarterback is going to blame the offensive line. The offensive line shitty, this and that, but really it's the quarterback that sucks. And we don't give the dude a chance. We don't give those guys a chance. We just all. And Andre James sucks because he gets pushed back with like 2 plays out of one game. But what are you running, bro? He's not a physical dude. He's a movement type guy, and he's playing the wrong thing. But he's the best center we got. So
right.
That's what Chip Kelly's gonna do.
Now we got JPJ now, so yeah, we got JPJ, somebody who's more of a natural center. That's his position. We've seen him play this past season, and he's done a great job. I believe we're going to see him return in that same position, and maybe either if James doesn't get cut, he's probably going to be the backup, or he's going to be shifted over to maybe a guard position because they did do that. So it'll be interesting.
I think James is going to be successful.
Dirty Low, a Raider game.
Sorry.
Raider game's hitting you up. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with James this in the season coming up. Whether they're gonna keep him as depth or they're gonna swing him over to guard, or are they gonna cut him? That'd be really interesting to see. But like you said, it's important to make sure that line is up to par. They're definitely going to go ahead and strengthen that. That's one thing that they did talk about when Pete came in, is that we got to protect the quarterback. Right? You got to give him time in the pocket. And I know, knowing Pete, he did his homework. He was checking his out. He was looking at the games that seemed like, O'Connell and Minshew just run for the lives every single time, and really having 1 or 2 seconds to go ahead and shoot off that ball, and that's very hard to go ahead and effectively run an offense, and not really having a run game even hindered that more. You know what I'm saying?
That hurt, bro.
So,
that hurt.
Yeah, that hurt because there's no play action. There's no play action to execute because we got no run game.
It won't work.
Yeah, so definitely reestablishing the run is another key thing here. But let's kind of stay on that kind of subject. Is that obviously the big talk is QBs. Who's going to be the potential next quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders, right? Well, I think the consensus is that Minshew is going to be gone.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
He's going to be gone by the end of the year, right? I don't see him coming back, to be honest with you. AOC, he's up in the air. He's still on the rookie deal. Most likely he'll stay. Don't know at what capacity. Don't know if they're going to go ahead and take a shot at him, or they're going to put him as QB2, QB3. But obviously there's some talks. One of those is that we talked about yesterday. Do the Raiders pursue Aaron Rodgers? We chopped it up a little bit. Obviously, there's some other names, Justin Fields and Sam Darnold being up in that mix. What are your thoughts on potential going out and getting somebody from free agency to come in and be that next guy?
Well, forecasting that what I said last night, if you didn't watch on that great show I was on last night, but it's Pete Carroll's not here to wait it out. Pete Carroll's not here to wait for a dude to develop. If we pick somebody, and I think free agency is the way to go. And to me, the best quarterback that's out there in free agency, not a trade, because I want to keep our picks because we got a lot of holes to fill, bro. And even though they're young, I'm real stubborn as far as when you pick a guy number one, or number two, and a second round, and a third round, and possibly the fourth round. Those guys need to play. They need to be in the game. Those are high-powered picks, especially the first three. Those are high. You should be in the game, getting some production. We haven't did that in many, many years, bro. In many, many years. And now, last year, we stepped up our game and we did that. We did that with Glaze. We did that with JPJ. We did it with Bowers. So that's three great picks that we got that were productive for our team. Now, the quarterback position has been ignored for years, and we've adapted as fans that AOC is okay. The AOC is a savior. AOC is good enough to run this team with the defense, or what does he do offensively? But lose games, throws picks, and what else? What else could I? What else could I say about the dude? But he didn't have a chance, and I've said that, Jay. You've heard me say that he really hasn't had a chance to develop. He's been thrown in the mix. Okay. Now, if we had somebody better, he wouldn't be in that situation. To me, Minshew would be better in this situation than AOC because Minshew can move, and that's straight up. No matter what he did, I don't give a shit if the dude eats his boogers. Yeah, I don't give a shit about.
Oh, you froze up there, Gravy.
So free agency is the only way for Pete Carroll. We got to realize that we don't have. Huh?
Oh, you froze up there
up?
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a little laggy.
I'm back now.
But,
I don't know what's wrong, man. I'm outside and stuff. It's a nice day. I don't know what's going on.
You're good. But yeah, no, I mean, I agree. Well, for one, I feel that Minshew definitely is not the one. We saw how it plays. AOC, this is for one, AOC is not going to fit in this system. That is, especially if we're running RPO type variation. He's not going to fit. The guy can't run. That's that's the thing. So he'll be a good backup, and I'm pretty sure they're going to keep him for that, for that emergency situation because he can come in clutch, and he can step up and win a few games here and there. And he can be that bridge in case that whoever we get off free agency is injured for a certain amount of time, and be able to go ahead and fill in that gap. But to be that starting number one quarterback, I don't think he's the one. I mean, obviously, not only is the mobility part is the main issue, but sometimes his decision making is not the best. And we saw that he couldn't really beat out Minshew this past offseason. And I mean, if that was the case, it should have been a clear cut, and it wasn't. They're pretty even. And I was following that actually to see how were they doing, if Minshew was going to be the clear stud, and it wasn't. It was kind of the same shit. And people reported that the ball, there were a lot of fly balls and just a lot of bad decision making. And obviously I get it. It's the off season. You're trying to get all the kinks out. You're trying to get the timing down and whatnot. But we also saw that during the season. So
bro.
for sure, I definitely don't mind having them go out and get somebody in free agency and then pairing that up with a draft pick to go ahead and have that person learn, right? Or if they're going to decide to run it with AOC, not my first choice. But I mean, like you said, I have some type of agreement that yes, they should play, but I also see the other side of it is that it is beneficial for them to sit and learn and get that time in the game and see what it is at the highest level because from college to the NFL way it's a different beast, it's a different speed and different it's a whole different look. So that I think that's one of those. I know we talked about Aaron Rodgers. I know a lot of my peoples here want to talk about that a little bit,
That's
but
my guy. That's
um,
my guy right
yeah,
there.
that's your guy. I said that I don't feel he's right for this team now.
Mhm.
I feel he was right 2 years ago, and especially or 3 years ago with having Tate here, that would have been a beautiful pair up. To have him here and really put something together here in Vegas. Now having him at 41, I think he's turning this year, and not really being able to do much in New York and knowing the issues with his personality and everything. And we just got done getting rid of the toxicity in the building to bring somebody like that back and potentially have that back. I don't feel is worth it, even if we're getting him dirt cheap, and especially with a guy like Chip Kelly, I don't see that really meshing too well. I know you're on the other side of the fence of that. Why do you think Aaron Rodgers would be a good fit here with Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll?
Why do I think that?
Mhm.
I think he's better than any free agent that's out there. For me, for one, that's not tradable. That's not tradable. But
Mhm.
you know how I am with my picks. I want to keep all those picks, and and we pull off something where we could get a Stafford. If Stafford, we can't think that everybody wants to come to this team, bro, because it is dysfunctional, and
Yeah.
Pete Carroll has a lot of work to do, and we have a bunch of holes. So
Mhm.
I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers would want to come, but that's the best quarterback that's out there as far as free agency is concerned. And what the Jets did is what we would have done when if I didn't see the dysfunction that we were in. You know what I mean? The Jets are just as fucked up as we are,
Oh
but
yeah,
the
definitely.
and then they let a player dictate the players they're getting, the what they go through. He got coaches fired and shit like that because things weren't going Aaron Rodgers' way. And then quarterbacks are like that, bro. They're the divas of the fucking team, no matter what. Once you start getting that confidence that you're a good ass player, Aaron Rodgers has been told he's the best for his whole life. You know what I mean? So I don't give a shit if you have an ego. And like I said yesterday, man, maybe that's what we need, bro. Maybe that's what we need to win a couple more games. We need a little bit of attitude. We need a little bit of the ism, bro. You know what I mean? He brings that shit back to the Raiders, and then he could throw touchdowns, bro. And then you know what I mean? And he's a good player at 41 years old. He had a good season. And even as dysfunctional as you proved yesterday that the Jets were shit. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You could so-called say you have a vantage badass defense, and you brought it out last night that the defense was shitty because they almost averaged 30 points a game against them, and then Aaron Rodgers didn't score a lot of points. That's because you let Aaron Rodgers bring Lazard in. You let Aaron Rodgers bring his boys in when they're not good, bro. When is Lazard won a Pro Bowl? When is all these guys that he brought in? You let the player dictate the team. Think Pete Carroll's gonna let that happen, bro?
Oh
The
hell no, of
Robinson,
course not.
he ain't gonna do
Nope.
that. That's why you got the GM fired. That's why the coaches got fired. That's why the offensive coordinator got Paul Hackett. That's Paul Hackett's his guy. You already got Chip Kelly there, so he doesn't have a choice but to listen to this dude. And it might be a reason why Aaron Rodgers don't come. And people are tired of Aaron Rodgers shit. So either retire or come to the Raiders, bro, and win some games. You got to get out. It's not an ego thing. You deserve that ego.
Mhm.
Aaron Rodgers deserves to be confident in himself. You know what I mean? He deserves
Yeah.
that, and nobody should knock him for that. Oh, he's an asshole. And just like I mentioned yesterday, I heard everybody say, "Hey, Russell Wilson is going to be bad for the locker room. He has an ego. He wants this office and the thing and all that because stupid ass Denver gave it to him, bro. They said, "You want your own office? You want your own parking spot? Go ahead, you can have it." He said, "All right." Who wouldn't say that, bro? You park front row and shit instead of underneath the garage. You know what I mean? I would do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'll take that. You give it to me, I'm gonna take it. That's where the players are, bro. That's the way players are. They're gonna say, nah, I don't deserve that. Hell yeah, I do. I'm an NFL player. I deserve that. Aaron Rodgers, he teams are so stupid that they gave Aaron Rodgers that power to be over a GM. To be over that. I don't think that'll happen over here. I don't think that'll happen over here now, right now. So shut up and play. Prove to us that you're one of the best ever, and help us win some football games. Just shut up. Shut up and don't worry about what's going on around the upper levels of the office. Stay down where you belong and be the best quarterback you could be. And he needs to be told that. And I don't give a shit if he's cocky, but he deserves that. He deserves to be cocky. So AOC don't. We make AOC what he is, and he's sorry, bro. He's sorry. 16 games or 20 touchdowns ain't impressive to me. It's not. You know what I mean?
It's not.
And Minshew, when have we seen Minshew play that bad on any team until he came to us?
Horrendous. It was agonizing to watch, bro. Like that fucking Rams game. Jesus Christ, bro! I almost had a fucking heart attack.
The Denver game hurt me. The Denver game when he threw that pick six.
I was there.
That was it.
Yeah, I was through with that pick six. I was like, the Leo, my guy Leo is always like, bro, that when that happened, the air got taken out of Raider Nation, not just the stadium, but Raider Nation. And the facts, bro, because it's those simplest shit he would fuck up, and I don't understand how you could do that, but he figured out a way to do it.
Ill-advised throw. That those were happening constantly. If you really watch football, we really watch it, Jay, and people come to me, and I swear, bro, people get onto me on Instagram, bro, and they say, "What are you watching, Gravy? Where do you see this shit?" And I go, "Well, because I coach ball, bro. I coach ball, and when you coach ball, and then you got a position that you teach kids, you're teaching these kids, you focus just on that kid." So I conditioned myself over the years to just watch my guy. I'm not watching the play. I'm not watching where the ball goes. You know what I mean? So I'm watching the interaction from the quarterback to my guy. If it's a running play, I'm watching that guy. And I'm watching what the offensive line does. And I focus just on that. So I see that as far as the pro game is concerned. I watch the offensive lineman. I might concentrate on a certain guy or something like that. But I get questions. How do you see that? How do you see, Tyree Wilson doing what he does? And that's if I'm confident in saying the dude sucks, then I've watched him. Yeah, but I'm not a game tape guy. The only tape I watch is the team that I'm coaching for. That's it, or the team I'm coaching against. I ain't gonna waste my time and prove to somebody that he sucks. It's right there on TV for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
We can't be
that's
confident.
The final product. Yeah,
and you can't say. You can't look at all these free agent quarterbacks and tell me that when you're the normal eye, when you have a normal eye and you just focusing on the quarterback, that Aaron Rodgers ain't better than any of the free agent quarterbacks that are out there right now. Because Justin Fields, as much as I like him, and as much as I think that he'll be good in this offense, ain't better than Aaron Rodgers. And then the plan is if the plan is to wait it out and get Justin Fields, then you're gonna be sitting there for 5 years waiting for this dude to get good. When Aaron Rodgers has to be good right now. You see the situation. Pete Carroll needs to win right now. Aaron Rodgers wants to win right now. That's a perfect combination for it to work. You know what I mean? That's a perfect combination. Aaron Rodgers don't have a lot of time, bro. He doesn't have a lot of time to be successful again.
Nope.
To be successful again. And at 41 years old or 40 years old, he's better than Kirk Cousins. He's better than Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold had one good year last year, and it's because of the good coaching that he has. Aaron Rodgers has been good with bad coaches. Everybody know Paul Hackett's a sorry-ass coach. He wasn't successful at USC. He wasn't successful with the Broncos. He wasn't successful with the Jets either. He got fired. Each time got fired real bad, dude. Media was on it that he sucks, but constantly gets jobs as an offensive coordinator for teams. So he's got to be good. People got to like him. He was handpicked by Aaron Rodgers, and he got his ass fired.
Yeah.
Because Aaron Rodgers ran the team, bro. Aaron Rodgers, like, you going to pay me this much? I dictate.
I want
He
control.
can't do that with the Raiders. That's the only thing, bro. He can't do. He ain't gonna come in there and do that shit with the Raiders. But
yeah, I'm open to it,
the
but
production,
I
I'll take.
don't want that. Yeah, I want the production, the skill. That's it. I don't want none of the other bullshit. And it's hard. That's my thing. I don't think he can do that. I don't. It's just who he is. That's the type of dude that he wants to be the smartest guy in the room. He wants to be that know-it-all guy, which is fine. That's cool. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But don't let it interfere with the goal at hand. It's like, hey, we're trying to build some shit here. You know, this is something for the short and long term. It's a very delicate, tricky thing to do because you're right. Pete doesn't have a lot of time. Aaron doesn't have a lot of time. So we gotta win now, but also build for the future, which is a very difficult thing to do because you're trying to bring in players, but you're also trying to build, at the same time, you know. But that's my thing. Really quick though, I did put up that question in the chat.
I
Would you
bet
like
you.
to
I
see
bet you.
in the silver and black?
They're gonna get me.
They're gonna get you.
But I just want people to look at it, civically and just say, look, bro, we ain't got Pete Carroll ain't there to wait this out, bro. He ain't there to wait it out. So why don't and tell me who's better, bro? Tell me as a quarterback.
As a quarterback for a free agent, what I feel would be the better fit would be Justin Fields to run that RPO type.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I feel that's the better fit. And not only because of the skill, but also because of the dollar amount. We're not going to have to pay, 40 million, 30, $40 million per year to this guy to go ahead and be our quarterback. We're able to go ahead and do a 1 or 2 year with this guy, or maybe 3 year, but decide to go ahead and keep him for a longer term, which is fine. He's still young where he's able to go ahead and stick with us for a while. So that's what I feel is the best fit if they decide to go ahead and go for free agent. Now, would that actually happen? I don't know, because the Steelers could say, hey, you know what, we're going to go ahead and keep you, and they'll go ahead and give him an offer, right? Are we that attractive yet? I don't quite know yet. We were on paper, we're looking attractive, but knowing our history, not yet.
Exactly.
Knowing the pieces that we have in place, not yet, because we just got really a one receiver that's not a big name that you hope to go ahead and run an offense with. There's no running game established yet. All the guys that are there are most of them, half of them are free agents. They're going to be gone. And so we don't really have. We have Sincere McCormick, Zamir White, which is shit. We literally thought this guy was going to be the next Josh Jacobs, and
how we can think that.
we were totally
you want some good ass dope. You want some good ass dope if you think that, bro.
Yeah, we saw what he even produced. No vision at all, right? So that
not
means
only that.
Yeah,
his footwork is terrible. His footwork is terrible.
So that means we got to go either the free agent or most likely the draft to get our next running back guy, and it might be a duel, which I hope that'll be cool. But yeah, we don't have that. We don't have anything set up in that aspect yet. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. But yeah, my take is Justin Fields. That's why I feel would be the better fit. That's currently out in free agency. We don't know if Aaron Rodgers is necessarily going to come back. This guy decided to retire. We haven't heard anything as of yet. I think he came back from wherever he was vacationing at, but he might decide, hey, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna hang it up. I've done enough in this league.
Who said that?
Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers could decide to go ahead and hang it up, and that's it.
I don't think he's going out like that. When we're talking about ego and pride, Aaron Rodgers ain't like that, bro. And that's what I like. That's what I like, bro. I ain't going out like this. But we could say the Raiders ain't up to par to his speed or whatever. But if you take away that aspect of what Aaron Rodgers is used to having, and people cater to this guy, and if all he wants to do is win, hey man, we're gonna get something in 1 to 2 years. Just give us that 28-10, bro. Just give us that 28-10, and we'll win more games. You know what I mean? You do damn well better than Sam Darnold did, because we don't have we don't have the guy that Sam Darnold was tutelage by. We don't have that type guy. You know, Chip Kelly is not even close to Kevin O'Connell. You're not even close to as far as creativity and stuff like that. Chip Kelly is what is who he is, and he's a damn good offensive coach. But I'll tell you this right now, he's not O'Connell. O'Connell is out of this world as far as teaching. He taught Sam Darnold to be a good quarterback, and that's a impressive thing. But Sam Darnold could take what he has from that and escalate it to another team, and he's going to get paid well doing it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
can he do it? Can he do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Minshew was doing some great things for Indy. Great things. Coming back, almost take up the play. What happened to that dude when he went to the Raiders? What happened to that dude? I was excited that we got Minshew. He's a dog and all that. What happened to this dude? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was very hopeful that he was going to work out. I mean, he didn't do too bad in Indy, but we saw it was just a different team. You know, they had a different setup. They had run game. They had a lot of shit that we didn't have. You know,
didn't have a running game.
Let me ask you this though: if it's not Aaron Rodgers, who do you want to see get picked up in free agency?
In free agency? Or,
yeah, if it's not Aaron, let's say he decides to go ahead and retire tomorrow. Who would you want to?
I would have pursued just. I would pursue one of the two at Pittsburgh.
Okay.
You know, I would do that, but the better passer is Russell Wilson, and that's important as far as Russell Wilson can still move, and I think it wasn't Russell Wilson's fault that Pittsburgh downslided. Their defense really let them down. You know, you get teams that are vantage defense and they run the football and they do this and that, like the Jets. And we proved yesterday, Jay, you proved yesterday that the defense wasn't top notch. You know what I mean? They what was it, 30 to 25 points a game they lost. It was, New England smashed them like 38 to something, and New England they only won 2 games or something like that. But and all I want to say is that you could say, oh, we got a badass defense and have the reputation of that. The reputation of having a badass defense. Is do it. Pittsburgh is known for that. It wasn't Russell Wilson's fault. The reason why they lost all those 5 games. It could have been bad decision making. It could have been that. But we have all that on our team. And we pick out the one little bright spot, right? And take advantage of that so much. Oh, he's balling. Did you see that accuracy? This and that. But it's design. It's the design of what the guys were doing. You know what I mean? Like, we think it's a quarterback. Some quarterbacks do that. Some quarterbacks are out of this world to where they can make things happen. And Justin Fields cannot do that. We've seen it. You know, he's not. I'm questioning a lot that Justin Fields really loves this game. But when he plays, it looks like it because he's a supreme athlete. And we need that. And we give this dude some confidence. His problem is throwing the ball, though. We're going to be pissed off that he can't throw the ball. He has a cannon for an arm, but he cannot be accurate with it. AOC is more accurate than Justin Fields, to me. And he proves it. AOC could do all the throws as far as the NFL is concerned, Jay.
Yeah.
But the main thing you got to have in the NFL, bro, is speed and be able to get out the pocket. He cannot do that. You cannot, with nowadays and age, with defenses, the way these dudes are being brought up, the way these guys are being bred through college and high school, they're going to smash the shit out of you if you don't get rid of the ball within 3 seconds. In about 5 years, Jay, you're going to have almost less than 3 seconds to get rid of that football, bro.
Oh, yeah.
The way these dudes are being developed. There's some kid in high school that's probably 6'6", 250 right now that's going to be a monster in college. You know what I mean? There's going to be guys almost ready. There's dudes almost ready in high school to go to the pros, bro. They're just not mature enough. You know, they're not men's yet. They're only 17, 18 years old. These dudes are that big. And these little-ass quarterbacks that we want to have and consume, and we think they're tight, that are slow as fuck, you know, running 4.8 40s, 4.9 40. oh, he's good because he has a good ass one. He could throw the ball deep. That's bullshit now, bro. Look at football. Look at football
Yeah.
now and see the way it
Yeah.
is. Look at it
Oh, yeah.
defensively, bro. Look at it defensively. All these monsters that we got out there, bro, that are sacking the quarterback. It's amazing how the athleticism that these defensive tackles got that are pushing dudes around, bro. It just, you got to realize that Aiden O'Connell cannot do that. The only dudes that can do that is Lamar Jackson. Patrick Mahomes is the master at that. As a master,
Oh, yeah.
is a master. When we say this, Jay, when we say this, that Patrick Mahomes sucks. Look what Patrick Mahomes does, bro. Patrick Mahomes is so good at extending the play. And and he can say he's holding on to the ball too long. He make things happen, but how many of those plays are successful, bro? At least 80%, right? 80% of them are successful. If he can hang on to the ball for 6 seconds, put yourself on the defensive side. How long is it? 6 seconds is a long time for a cornerback to cover somebody, and so that's why them dudes are wide open. We let that happen when we play Kansas City. Mm-hmm. Our pass rush isn't there, so he can just move around all he wants, hang on to the football, and then make shit happen. And those dudes get open because the DB, it's hard to cover somebody for four seconds. It's harder to cover them just as long as it is for the quarterback to throw the ball away. You know what I mean? So it works both ways. That's what we just can't say, oh, the quarterback sucks, he hangs on to the ball too much. Nah, our DBs ain't covering for 6 seconds because they can't. It's hard. The longer a quarterback can extend the play, the easier it is for the offense to get a first down. And that's why the pressure is so important that we get. We got to understand that we need a quarterback drastically, but the pressure to that quarterback is just as important.
Definitely 100%.
Dudes like Mason Graham and dudes like those big tackles, his teammate is just as good on the other side. And we get those type guys, and our defense, Mahomes ain't gonna have nowhere to go. You don't want him to do that 6 seconds. You want him to do 1, 2, bam, hit, gone. Make a mistake, and that's what we need to do. That's what, and we won't even. We could have Aiden O'Connell out there. I don't give a shit if we have a best defensive line in the whole NFL. Start Aiden O'Connell. I don't give a shit because something good will happen out of that.
Yeah. Well, since you're on that topic, I can go ahead and kind of switch gears.
Go ahead.
And do we stack up the draft with defensive players too? Linebacker, cornerback, edge. You just talked about edge rushers. Having somebody on the other side of Max Crosby.
What makes you think?
That's
what makes you guys?
That's an impactful.
What makes us think that we don't have holes in there? Mm-hmm. What makes you think that we don't have holes in there?
He's still one man. Yeah, he's still one man. Nonetheless, whatever you think of Max Crosby, he's still one man, right?
Oh yeah, bro.
One thing,
the best player on our team.
He's the best player on the team. He does bring a certain amount of presence and pressure to where the teams have to go ahead and literally double team the guy and draw people off to him. Right. Mm-hmm. But having another guy, like we have Chase on, right? Great pickup. Got him off waivers. He's working out great, but he's still a work in progress, right? I think we're barely scratching the surface with that guy. But having a guy like, let's say, for example, I don't know, you had Abdul Carter, right? Or like, let's say, I think Green is another one. I forgot where he's from. Another edge rusher that can come in and literally just bring an impact right off the bat. Obviously, you just talked about Mason Graham, and there's a lot of hype building around that kid.
Monster.
This guy's projected to go top 10 for sure, if not top 5.
Top 5, bro.
Top 5.
It should be top 3. Should be top 3 in his draft. His tape is so impressive, and constantly you can say, "Oh, 1 year." Amon-Ra St. Brown had 1 good year at USC. Now look at him. You know what I mean?
Killing it. Yeah.
Your senior year, you pop. That's when you pop, bro.
Yeah. We the people. Mike Green from Marshall. Yep.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player. So having to do if you pick up a dude like Mike Green, I don't see us getting Carter. Right? Say what you say. This doesn't even go within the top 3, right? It's not number 1 overall, right? So I didn't even consider that dude into the equation. But getting a guy like that, or getting another linebacker to complement Spillane, and Jihad Campbell for one is the guy that comes to my mind. I like that guy. I like that kid. I like what he can do. I like for us to go ahead and possibly, if we can, acquire him. But this guy most likely is going to go um, either early in the second or mid in the second. And with us just having that just one draft pick in the second, depending what the situation is, and again, this is goes off to what if scenarios, right? Depending who they get in the second round, if it's Shadur or Cam, if they're there, right? You get them
Mhm.
at your first round, then possibly you can go ahead and get like a Jihad Campbell in the second round because we're what six from that in that second spot. Um, and we possibly could get a guy like that, a guy who could make an impact. I know we talked about like Khalil Mack, but this guy could be the next Khalil Mack potentially. What are your
I would rather get Khalil Mack than somebody that can be Khalil Mack. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, I always go back to that. This coach wasn't picked there to for a time limit. He has a time limit. You know what I mean? And in his own eyes, he even said it, dude. In his press conference, I ain't here for the long run. I'm 73 years old, man. I'm gonna do my shit, and we're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
start winning quick. So,
yeah.
what's the problem with people listening to that? You think he was lying?
Oh
Am I the only
no.
one that heard that correctly? Look, he ain't got no time to be playing. He's gonna get some dudes, and if they make an impact in the league right now, he's gonna get them, and
Mhm,
that's what we should do. That's what we should do because all this bullshit of players developing and all this shit, it ain't working.
mhm,
It ain't working, Jay. You
yeah,
know what I mean? We picked good last year. We got the awesome. I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with the first 4 picks. I'm impressed with Richardson. He got mentally. He could have been mentally fucked up right now the way he got beat up in the last couple of games of the season. I expect a bomb ass season just like JB from Richardson. He's a mimic of what the Legion of Doom or the cornerbacks that he had at Seattle when Pete Carroll was there. He's a
yeah,
Richard Sherman clone, bro. He's long, got long arms, tall, fastest corner in the combine over there. That means something. That
yeah,
means something right there. He got picked on so bad because people were worried about Jack Jones. Then Jack Jones is a damn good cornerback. People say, "Oh, get rid of Jack Jones." We're so quick to get rid of people, but we're seeing laps the year before when he's getting pick sixes. You know what I mean? I don't
yeah,
understand that. Jack Jones is
yeah.
a damn good cornerback. He got to let
And
go. He got to
honestly,
let
yeah. Well,
keep
honestly, with
him,
Jack Jones, it's just
keep
an
him.
adjustment to his game. Yeah, it's not like, oh, this guy's terrible. He's just going. He's just biting. He's just biting. That's what it is.
He
And if
has
he
to
reels
fight
it
every
back a
game,
little bit,
bro. He has to fight every
yeah,
game because that's the way
yeah,
he is. Don't you
yeah.
dig that? Dude
Oh,
get
I
okay. The
dig it
dude get
100%.
dude gets beat deep every once in a while. So you're gonna sit there and say, "Oh, he gets beat all the time," all this shit. Nah, bro, it's if you're a cornerback, you're used to that. If you play cornerback in school or you play cornerback or whatever, you get used to getting beat, and you gotta block it out and say, "Hey, look, I'm a risk taker. I'm a
Yeah,
risk taker." That's why Morgan
he
had
is a
such a
risk
good
taker.
season. That's why
Yeah,
Morgan had
he's
such a good season, bro. Because he knew he had to back up Jack Jones' aggressiveness. So when you're a safety and you got to back up Jack Jones, you got, man, I got to be on point and be in my zone instead of overreacting to the run. You know what I mean? Because if your safeties are the number one tacklers on your team, there's a problem, bro. You have a
yeah.
problem. your quarterbacks and safeties are the unless
Are the
they play
top
like
dudes. Yeah,
Hobbs, unless they're like
yeah,
Hobbs or something like that. But that's a problem, bro. We all jockeying Maury got the most tackles on the team. I tell them, and then they have a problem with it. And then if you'd ask any coach defensively, you would ask the question, why is my safety the leading tackler on my team when they're the
yeah,
last line of defense, for a touchdown? The safeties are. So
yeah,
they're like 20 to 25 yards past the line of scrimmage, dude. That means you got a first down and some before the safety hits you.
yeah,
Your defensive tackles, your linebackers should be your number one tacklers on the team. That's when you have a good
yeah.
defense.
That's when you
They
really
have,
have a good defense. Yeah,
and then you have hundreds of tackles. You get a guy like Perryman. We have Perryman, 100 something tackles, made the Pro Bowl. You know what I mean? What happened to him now? Where's he at? You know, and we bitched and cried about that. What's his name's defense, but we had an all-pro starter linebacker got 157 tackles, but we were bitching about that defense.
Yeah, no.
Gus
Sure.
Bradley defense sucks, but we have a Pro Bowl linebacker that's getting all the tackles.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
Explain it, bro. That's football. That's what I'm saying. That's where I come from, bro. That's where I come from. I come from I don't look at stats. I just look at what's this dude doing. We're saying this guy sucks.
The performance. Yeah, the performance was.
We say this guy sucks, but look at his performance, bro. Look at Aaron Rodgers' performance, bro. He got almost 4,000 yards passing, 28 touchdowns, 11 picks. What quarterback did we have on our team that did anything close to that?
Oh, we had Minshew with like 12 picks, but not nowhere near the touchdowns that Aaron Rodgers had for sure.
Combined, bro.
Even combined with AOC.
And the guy we jocking has 20 touchdowns in 20 games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in 16 games, you got 20 touchdowns. You know, if you think that's good, you throw it. I get all warm inside, bro, when people give me AOC stats, bro, because it's out of my mind. I go, you think that's good, bro? Well, he only started 16 games, and I go, that's his problem. He ain't doing nothing. Check it out.
You gotta capitalize the moment. If you get a chance to start, you gotta go out there and bring it 100%, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So no, I feel you, bro.
Yeah. So you got to get with me. You got to get with me and roll on this roller coaster with Aaron Rodgers, bro. You got to get with me on that. And I got to convince you. I got to convince people. I got to convince people that hey, that'll be a good move because there's no other option. Because if we pick Shedeur Sanders number 6, the dude needs to start. Fuck this waiting. Let's see what you got, bro. Preseason, let's go. Because I ain't gonna wait.
I hear that aspect because I think if you're gonna go get Shedeur, he's gonna be the closest to be NFL ready. The whole thing about having him sit, that comes from Tom Brady. You like for the quarterbacks to sit. I could see the advantage of them sitting and learning, but I know we as a nation, as a fan base, would love to go ahead and see Shedeur Cam start right away. We don't want to wait, right? But I see the benefit of him sitting out half the season. But I also get that side of it because we want to go ahead and get instant results. We don't have time to wait for sure. I'm not sold on the Aaron Rodgers train. I'm still trepidatious for the fact that I don't want Aaron Rodgers to bring that toxicity, that negativity over to the ring. We just got done. We just got rid of it. We just got done with it, right? We got a new regime, new guys. Building. We haven't parted ways with the guys we currently have now. It'll be interesting to see who stays, who goes. But whoever stays, obviously has been through a lot, and to have it, have it a way where it doesn't bring any more toxicity, it'll be beneficial, right? We don't need that distraction, in other words. So I'm not sold on Aaron Rodgers. But we'll see. You never know because this guy might decide tomorrow, hey, you know what? I'm ready to hang it up. Could be, could be not. I don't know what else he has to prove. He's already won it. He already got a ring. What else is there to prove? I mean, gets to prove to himself that he can still do it at the highest level at 41. Cool. But I don't know. I don't see that translating over to
Jay, you said something real amazing right now, bro. That I love that you said, bro. I love that you said. And I'm gonna dissect it in a good way.
Okay.
You just said right now that Shedeur Sanders is the most pro-ready quarterback in this draft, right? The most pro-ready. He's ready to go, right? Then why we pick him 6 and sit the motherfucker? If he's pro-ready, he's ready to go.
Right.
So that's babysitting, bro. That's babysitting. You're gonna babysit this dude. You're gonna babysit this dude like he's always been babysitting. You know what I mean? You go to the NFL, grow up, man. You're gonna play against grown ass men that want to destroy you. They want to make you feel like shit. It's not their job to pump you up. That's your dad's job. That's your lady's job. That's your job to prove to yourself that you're good. I question that inside him. So if you're rolling with this, Shedeur Sanders going to sit and you pick number 6, That's an embarrassment to the Raiders, bro. That's an embarrassment to this regime. Saying, "Oh, you just gonna sit there with this." I question Tom Brady's thought process of setting this guy down when you picked him number 6. That's not the best option you had. The best option you had was a free agent. Let him go and pick one of these dudes that are gonna be better than Shedeur Sanders, because I think Shedeur Sanders has reached his limit because he makes mistakes. He's not immature. He's not making good decisions out on the bench. He's been sacked the most. Colorado had the worst offensive line in football. Well, that's Dion's problem. That ain't mine as a fan. You know what I mean? Every play you get hit, you start bitching and crying about it. You can't do that in the NFL because people are gonna call you a bitch. You know what I mean? The last thing I want is the Raider fans to say, "You're a bitch" at a quarterback again. How many times have we heard that, bro? We had a guy for 9 years that was a bitch, and then we jocked him so much. We jocked him because he was a holy man. I love you, all this bullshit. That ain't football, bro. That ain't football. You know who's football, bro? Is a dude that says, you know what? I know I'm the best. I know I'm going to get shit done. I'm going to throw 28 touchdowns and 11 picks. And what the fuck you two what the hell you two guys doing at the Raiders? I'm going to shine on you. I'm going to make them get rid of you. And I don't care if I got an attitude or not. Bring that to the locker room and let's play like you.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That's what I think, bro. And I don't think Shedeur Sanders could do that. You know, you got to groom a guy for his inner dog. You know what I mean? What's your dog at?
That's all that shit is literally coming from Tom Brady. Tom Brady
was a dog, bro. Tom Brady was a dog. You can't take that away from him.
That benefit. He sat behind Bledsoe for what, a year or two? I don't know how long he sat, right? But he did sit. So that's where it starts. I'm not defending Tom Brady, but that's where all this bullshit is coming from, right? I agree. If you're picking somebody at 6, I would like them to start right away because you have that confidence. He is the best player out there in this draft. Not necessarily like he's the best player ever. He's the best quarterback ever that ever has, graced the draft. But for right now, for the need that we need, him and Cam are probably the top rated ones, right?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to wait, bro. You're gonna have to wait. And mind you,
you can right away.
But he's gonna make mistakes, bro. Jaden Daniels made mistakes.
They're all gonna make mistakes. It's just how bad are those mistakes gonna be? That's the question, right?
And he's nowhere near close to Jaden Daniels. Nowhere near. You got to look at it, bro. He's nowhere near as we think it, because those two guys are the two best quarterbacks that are in this draft, right? So they're top notch. They're the best quarterback, but they could be third, second round picks, bro. But we think we're flashing because teams need quarterbacks. And then I don't want to make the mistake again and get kept on by every piece of, because you know what's going to happen. If we pick Shedeur Sanders at 6 and he doesn't start, they're going to cap on our ass. Why did they pick him 6 if he's not playing? It better be because we got Aaron Rodgers. It better be because of that. Because we get Sam Donald and Shedeur Sanders doesn't beat him out, because Sam Donald is a known backup.
So let me ask you this, because you just said this right now. So if we get Aaron Rodgers and we draft Shedeur at 6, you wouldn't mind Shedeur sitting then at that point, right?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind him sitting behind Aaron Rodgers. No, because the quick fix could end at any time. It can end at any time. But see, Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna be expensive. The Jets are paying his contract, bro. They're taking that hit. So the Jets are going to suck. We're going to prove.
Nothing says guarantee that he won't come out and say, hey, I want 10 or 15 million.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That's Aaron Rodgers you got, bro. That's Aaron Rodgers you got.
I get it. But is that something that we really want to pay, right?
Yes.
We're going to pay 20
You want to get better? You want to get better? Or you want to stay flatline, bro?
Getting paid $40 million. I don't know if we see paying Aaron Rodgers $20 million to come play for us. It's $10 million less, but still, for an older quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers said, "Man, I'll play for you right now." I said, "Let's go. I'll pay you how much you want." He's that type dude. I want
50 million. I want 50
million. Nah, he ain't want 50 million. He getting 45 from the Jets. Guaranteed. He still got guaranteed money,
for,
and they're
if
stupid
that's
enough
what
to
he
cut
asked
the
for,
guy.
you know?
They're stupid enough to cut. I give big ups to the Jets for finally being a good organization and saying, yeah, we're getting rid of all the cancer. That new head coach over there, I said, I'm running things over here.
Aaron Glenn is not gonna. Aaron Glenn is not gonna deal with that bullshit. He's coming into his first year as
And neither will Pete
a head
Carroll.
coach, and same thing with Pete. Yeah, he doesn't. They don't want to deal with the bullshit, you know, and that's the thing. Are you gonna pay that amount of money to deal with the bullshit? Because you might have to go ahead and. First off, they're gonna check him at the door. You'll be like, "Hey, bro, you can't come with that shit here. If you're gonna come play here, you're gonna come and play here, and that's it. That's what."
But you can't say it. You can't say it and then be all friendly with the dude like our last regime was. You know, have your little favorites. Oh, he's cool, but he's not. You know what I mean? Because we got a face. People say the face of our team that's a crybaby too right now. That's acting just like Aaron Rodgers. Money, you know, all this and that. And crying about shit all on the videos and all on the media, got his own shit and talking about the Raiders, bro. When has that happened, Jay? When have you seen guys go on the Raiders and talk down on their team? Never. I've never seen that. So they're not questioning how. Where's your ism at, bro? Well, how do you talk a good game saying I love the Raiders? I got a tattoo. That don't mean shit, bro. How many players got tattoos of the Raiders, bro? And it bounced. How many players did that?
Yeah. I mean,
if you really love this team, it's not because you got a tattoo with the team that drafted you.
And the only one
I don't give a fuck
Josh
if you got a Raider
Jacobs.
tattoo. I don't give a shit. But just don't talk down on my team, bro. That means you're not confident on what you're doing. Make shit happen instead of bitching. You're bitching about money. Okay, it's a business. I understand that. But you ain't the best in the NFL. Max Crosby is not the best defensive end in the NFL. You're not a defensive player of the year candidate. You take third every time. It's because your productivity ain't better than the other two that are ahead of you, bro. And you know those names, Jay. I told him to you that last night. He ain't no JJ Watt. He ain't even TJ Watt.
But the argument is that he still needs to get paid, and I understand where he's coming from.
Not the best ever, not the best defensive player in the league.
He's not the best ever, but it doesn't matter. He's still going to get paid. He still wants to get paid. You know, for the amount of shit that he does on the field and off the field, where he grinds every fucking day. Guy plays every snap, bro. You have to literally drag him out of the game to like sideline his ass.
Well, maybe that's his problem. Maybe that's his problem, bro.
I get it, man. And I say like he needs to dial it back a little bit to lengthen that shelf life, but that's not who he is, right? So you can't knock the dude for wanting to get paid. Now the way he's going about to getting that done, I don't agree with. That's where
he's being paid, bro.
Yeah. And he's trying to take a page out of Tay's book, which I'm like, no, bro. You have Mark Davis' ear. You can get this shit done. Grab your guy, grab your agent, go fucking smoke some cigars, do whatever it is y'all do, and handle that, you know. And I think that's where, because all that talk has died down. I feel that they basically called out Max first day of the press conference for Pete Carroll saying, "Hey, we're coming, Max. Get your boys, get everybody. We're gonna round them up. We're gonna get everybody taken care of. We're gonna do this shit right. Yada yada yada. Right." So they're gonna take care of Max. That's for sure. He's gonna grab the bag. He's gonna get a bag. He's gonna be taken care of. He's gonna be a Raider for a very long time, right? If not, retire as a Raider. Who knows, right? But it looks that way. So you can't fault the dude for wanting to get paid. But yes,
oh yes, I can. Bro. Oh yes, I can. That's our problem. That's our problem, Jay. That's our problem. I got homeboy right here, 93 Nav man. He
oh, I know.
He just explained how delusional our fan base is, bro. That he is the heart of our defense. Tell me the production that Matt Crosby has done. Tell me a time where, and I love Matt Crosby. I'm telling you this, he's special, but we overload the player, and we fall in love with the player. And I know we don't have no choice. He's the only bright light that we got on our team. You know what I mean? He's the only one that makes the Pro Bowl on our team. And I'm gonna mention Pro Bowl, because that's the type of dudes we got. There's teams that got 9 people in the Pro Bowl. We only got 2 that barely made it. You know, Max Crosby didn't have a Pro Bowl season, you know, but he made the Pro Bowl because that's a popularity contest as far as the Pro Bowl concerned. Players don't pick that. The media does. So tell me this. When has Max Crosby, besides maybe one time against New England and maybe 2 or 3 more times, decisively won games and made a decisively great game-changing play for us?
It's not, but it's not about that.
It is about that. It is about that, Jay, because when you want to get,
you can't decide his skill set on.
you could count on many fingers how many times Myles Garrett did that. You can count on many. He's not. He thinks he's these guys. He thinks he's these guys, and we think that he's that guy. We think that he
is that guy, bro. Because
over pressures, he got 53 pressures. He got 53 pressures, but 8 sacks. 8 sacks.
No.
Okay, the productivity doesn't add up to the pay. The productivity doesn't add up to the pay.
Sack count. 20 rookie year, 10 sacks. 2027, 2021, 8 sacks. Now we jump into 2022, 12 and a half. The year before that, 14 and a half. This year it was down 7 and a half, but obviously he was injured, bro. And that 2023, he played injured with his fucked up knee where he had to get it drained every fucking game or right before every game to go out and produce, bro. I mean, this is the type of dude that we're talking about. And this is where Madman is saying, look, this motherfucker goes out, plays fucking injured, no matter what. Literally, Max Crosby with a fucking boot on his fucking foot playing in the game. But but he's still out there playing.
I bet you. No, he's not.
Like going out and playing.
No, he's not. He missed 4 games.
Not bitching. Yes, at the end, but why do we need him for the last 4 games that we have?
We're not going to make the playoffs. He missed 4 games and we won 2 of them. He missed 4 games and we won 2 of them. And most of them we won by defense. We won by defense. Got better when he was out.
He missed 1 game during the early part of the season, and the last 3 was pulled at the end of the season, where we were not going to make the playoffs. It had no implication on it. There was no reason to keep him in playing for the season because we're not going to make it. Like, why are we going to keep our best player out there and even risk more injury or career-ending injury possibly? Have him go out, do his thing, get rehab, get fixed, and come back and be stronger next year. You know, but that output, that 7.5 sacks, even after a fucked up year where he's injured, he was still able to produce 7.5 sacks. Some of these fucking guys can't even do that. They can't even. They barely get like 2 sacks or 3 sacks a year,
bro.
This guy's putting out, double digits.
Bro, he's talking like he is a defensive player of the year type shit. So play like it. Don't take third.
Well, he is.
Don't disappear. Don't disappear on 4 games in a row and then get a sack and everybody brings you up again. Don't disappear for 3 games in a row and then do that. I don't like talking down on Max Crosby because I love the dude. But the thing is that your constant play does your inaptness of things. You're bitching about a bunch of stuff and you're mostly bitching about money, but your production doesn't add up to the best that's out there. Not even top 5, bro. You're not. So just we'll settle with you and your production, but don't talk about this $190 million shit when you're not that guy yet. You're not that guy. And you probably already plateaued because you're starting to get hurt. And then next thing you know, we're going to be talking. I'm just being real, Jay. You know, I love Max Crosby and I love him on this thing, but he ain't the heart of our team. The heart of our team, I seen that. The heart of our team is Spillane, bro. Your heart of your team has to be your Mike linebacker. It has to be.
And it's not just Spillane. It's both of them. Because once Max was injured, he had to also step up. When Christian Wilkins was injured, he had to step up too. So I agree with you on that part. We're not angry, bro. This is the thing. We're passionate. I don't agree with Gravy on what he's saying about Max, and that's where I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and kind of spit some knowledge because he got pulled at a certain point of the season where there was no playoff implications. There was nothing that would, there was no pivotal games that would catapult us there. So there was no reason to keep him on playing for the rest of the season. Let him go ahead and get fixed up, and start his rehab process so he can come back better this season, right? That's the thing. That's my whole thing. I know. And let's go to the chat, because I've been wanting to go to the chat for a bit, because obviously chat lives
Go
do
to the
matter.
next one. I love Jet, but go to the next one.
I appreciate everybody tapping in. Really quick, let me go ahead and kind of get some things out of the way. If you guys are joining us, if you guys are new to the show, welcome. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for sure. I am trying to get to 400 subscribers. Help me get there. Support the show. If you're feeling what you're hearing, hit that subscribe button. I'm on every damn Saturday with the guests. Yes, sir. Get him up.
Get my boy up. He deserves it. He put in a lot of hard work, man. He just had a baby. Come on, man. That's at least 100 subs, bro. That's at least 100 subs. Homeboy just had a brand new baby, probably not even a week old, man. Give him 100 subs right now.
Not a week old. No,
let's go.
He's not. He's going on 5 days. Today's 5 days, so for sure.
Yeah, not even a week old, man. He deserves 100 subs, 150 subs right now. Tell a friend, bro. Tell a friend. Bring him up.
Tell a friend. Yes, sir. Jeff is like, oh, fans get to touch play. It's just that one special person that comes along the way that is just he's the difference maker. So we have him, and I want to keep him here. I don't want him to go anywhere else.
I don't want him to go nowhere.
Yeah,
I don't want him to go nowhere.
But then we gotta pay the man. We gotta get him. We gotta get his mind right to go ahead and get that production on the field as well. That's my take on it. And it looks
your mind ain't right getting $93 million, bro. Your mind ain't right.
My mind ain't right. It's not guaranteed. We get fucking injured, he gets jack shit. And I can see that.
Oh, he got the good question right there. I could name more than 5. I could name more.
The top edge that's better than Max, Garrett Parsons. Who else?
TJ Watt, Khalil Mack, both the Bosa brothers, the cat from Philly, the Hendricks thing, the guy from Bengals, and the 2 that are in Detroit. So that's about 8, 9, like that. So you just love Max so much, and I appreciate that. I love Max, bro. I don't got his jersey. He doesn't deserve me. I'm old school, so I like dudes that did something, and we inherit. It's not Max Crosby don't bring mediocrity. Max Crosby bring greatness, and he's gonna be that way. He's gonna be great.
Yeah.
But when he does that, bro, we appreciate basic shit. He's a defensive end. He's supposed to get sacks, bro. He's supposed to do that.
Oh, yeah.
But we blossom it up that we got one of these guys, and he's just doing his job. He just talks about it a lot now. That's the thing. I want to be the best. I want to be the best. Yeah. Okay, good. That's fine with me, bro. That's fine with me. But when shit hits the fan, like money and injuries that are supposed to happen in football, you start bitching about it. And I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. That ain't the Raiders that I used to see. You see Tim Brown bitching about money. You see Tim Brown bitching about money. No, you see the divas. You see the divas bitching about money. You see Devontae. Oh, I don't like the quarterback. I don't like this. Dudes like that aren't successful in life because they get that stupid ass diva in them, and that's whack, bro. We don't need that on our team, and that's what this dude's becoming. Look at that, bro.
From that shut up and play generation.
Leo's far away right now. He could get to me from there, but you'll go over there and take a picture with Max, bro, with his boot on and hold his foot for him like that. Go like that.
Oh man, this team, man, they're good football players. They can't get mad and they're trying to get paid in case enjoy. Yeah, Jacobs, yeah, for sure, bro.
That started it, bro. That started it right there.
That started it, yeah. That started it for sure.
But
also too, bro. I mean, if it's over like a few $1 million, especially like a guy like Josh Jacobs, you definitely gotta get him paid. But that's also fucking Telesco being the fucking cheapskate that he is.
Exactly.
And
I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad he's gone.
I know that this. I think Q Boy said it that he thought it was Ziegler, but it wasn't, because he didn't really dip till like later in the offseason where he signed with Green Bay. So at that point, Telesco was in by January. So that conversation had to happen at some point. You got a new guy in, you're trying to renegotiate your contract. And the guy didn't want to pay. That MO, everything that Josh Jacobs said to me, that sounded like fucking Telesco now. And same thing too. I'm glad he's gone. Never liked the guy from the beginning. I don't feel that I'm not really with the whole hiring within the same division type thing, because or especially right away, unless there's like a buffer, meaning they go to a different team for a little while and then they come back into that division, because it gives them time to kind of separate themselves, especially when you've been with a team for a decade, a decade plus. So I don't know. That's my thing on it. That man says Garrett wants out of his contract. Parsons also just likes talking shit. Facts, he does. Michael Parsons talks a lot of shit. He's the same thing as Crosby. They have a podcast, and that's what he does.
That's the problem. That's the
the
problem.
generation now, though. That's how things are kind of, based on now. Everybody has a fucking podcast. That's a player, and they're talking, and they use that as a platform, as a negotiating tactic now. That's because they're in the forefront, they're in the limelight. Every word carries weight in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? So that's the thing too. I don't agree that they should use that platform necessarily for that thing. I think that if you want to get your contract fixed, go ahead and take it up with your GM. Do that shit behind closed doors, because what happens is that also it brings kind of a little bit of that toxicity, that negative limelight to the team. That these guys are not getting taken care of. They're not getting taken care of. So I don't know. Leo's like, fuck y'all.
He's probably talking to the chat, because they're getting at him with the chat that they're doing. He ain't talking to us.
Yeah.
You can say, but that just shows me how much in love we are, and dick whooped on Max Crosby. That just shows me.
He did.
Like, he's the only player that does something on this team. He's the only player that does something that's productive on this team. Bro, we won 4 freaking games. Come on now, man. We love Max Crosby. So where's he at? Where's he at, bro?
But I just went over the stats with you, though.
Where's he at? We won 4 games.
But you see the output. I mean, how much can you do when you're fucking like playing on one foot, realistically? You know what I mean? Like, how much can you do?
Then don't bitch about money when you're playing on one foot. Then
unless you're
mention I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt. He ain't saying that on his show. He's saying, man, I don't have no guaranteed money.
He says that.
He don't say he don't say I was hurt. You was hurt, so you got took out. Because they probably got tired of you bitching over your fucking little internet shit, and that's why you have 2 years left on your contract, bro. What do you need money for? You've been paid. Play like it. Let's go.
What
do you sign? What do you sign a contract? If that was the case, you should have signed a 2-year guaranteed, all guaranteed contract, and then went off on that instead of signing 2 more years where you're not getting guaranteed money, and the rate you just based on production, you're gonna get paid. It's just not guaranteed. It's not in your pockets right away.
Yeah,
there's deductions coming out of it. So you can't tell me that he's the best and the league. He's the best for the Raiders. He's the best for the Raiders. He caused havoc for other teams. But do we win those games, Jay?
Top 5 in the league. He's top 5 in the league.
Do we win those games though? When he played, do we win those games?
You can't base it off of that, though, Chris.
Yes, you can. Wins is everything, bro. Winning is everything.
Like playing with one foot, really? Come on now.
I don't. Then why is he playing? Then why is he playing then with one foot? What's up?
That's the type of dude he is. And then also too, because he goes out there, he still draws that double team. Even
you're hurting the team, bro. I've seen Max Crosby. If we really look at it, I've seen Max Crosby be a detriment to this team just as much as I've seen him do great things.
Oh, tell me how. How has he been a detriment?
He over pursues. He always gets sucked up inside. He's always running around the quarterbacks. He gets to them if they hold the ball too long, but that's what pass rushers do. The relentlessness and the machine that he is, he's good at. I'll give him that, bro. He has a motor like a motherfucker, but he's getting hurt now, bro. He's getting hurt now, so he's phasing out. And we love this guy so much. He loves this guy so much. But once you start talking about money, bro, that means you know that your time on this team or your time in this NFL is running really low.
Oh, yeah.
It's running really low. So the best thing to do as a human being is to say, as a businessman, is to say, hey, man, you better give me some more money because I think I'm the best in the NFL right now. Nah, you're just a hurt dude that didn't produce last year, and you feel bad about that, so you're gonna ask for some more money. That's the only thing you can do besides sucking it up and playing well. And what would you rather do? Would you rather get paid for not playing good, or accept some amount of money and work and get better and do things better and then get paid without saying nothing? I appreciate a dude like that more than I do the guy just woofing out the mouth, hurt, not playing, and woofing about his contract, bro. You're not doing anything. You're not being productive. Those last 4 games, he was woofing out all kinds of shit. You watched it. You've seen that.
Also too, yes, but he's injured.
You've seen that.
Okay.
What are you talking about? What are you saying, Max?
About?
Oh man, my guaranteed money's out, but I got a boot on, and oh, rah Max, you're being real productive for us right there. Nah, man, nah, you're hurt, bro. Why can't we be the same way with Max like we are with Coach? Why can't we say
I get it, bro.
Max, you were hurt. Max, you were hurt for 4 games. You weren't productive for us for 4 games. You didn't do shit. You had the lowest sack season, and you can even throw in, you get triple teamed all the time. So you're not productive. You weren't productive this year. Basically say that, Jay. Basically say that,
though, bro. Like, come on now.
He wasn't productive. He wasn't productive this year, bro.
Because they're gonna because he brings that presence. He brings that pressure and that ability to go ahead and get the quarterback where they have to literally put double and triple team on him to stop the dude, because he's not gonna stop. He's gonna go and he's gonna pursue until he fucking gets the guy. Right? He's gonna fucking wiggle and do all his juke moves to get out of that fucking containment, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, he breaks contain. How many times did they run on his side and he can't set the boundary?
What do you mean?
You know what that means? Does anybody know what that means? That Max Crosby don't set the boundary. He gets a guy and behind the line of scrimmage. He gets tackles for loss. That's just as good as a sack. But tell me this.
Oh, beyond the boundary. Yeah, he's that. Does it happen a lot? No, it does not happen a lot. But
he doesn't. And this is the obvious. This is the obvious right here. He doesn't get to the quarterback more than he does. So tell me, when he doesn't get to the quarterback, it shows, bro. You can see that he over pursues. He gets blocked inside just for one tackle, one good tackle. Max Crosby sold up the whole game.
No, but also too, how many times have we seen on fucking replay where I'm like screaming, bro, that he's getting face masks, he's getting held, and all this shit because these guys can't they literally held, bro, where it's a blatant fucking foul and they don't call it.
They ain't gonna change the rules for just Max Crosby.
Oh no,
they ain't gonna change the rules for Max Crosby.
But this is you're asking the question and I'm answering it. This is why, right?
But I think you're answering it with an excuse. That's what I think.
I'm not answering with an excuse. It's just the facts. That's what.
They could zoom in on that picture. They could zoom in on that picture one time that says, "Hey, he's getting face man."
Yeah,
in a game.
Like, we go. I don't really watch like the film tape, but I'll go off what's being produced in the game, right? And if that, maybe I'll go back and look at a couple plays, but everything that I judge from on the game wise is from actual gameplay, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
well, that's Max. That's Max.
What I see, that's what I see, and they highlight that part, bro. And you'll see the double and triple team, bro.
I'm not
only do so much, but
I'm not a highlight guy, bro. I'm not a highlight person. I'm not a highlight person. I watch what you play, and it's known.
The TV's highlighted. The TV's highlighted.
I don't watch that. I don't watch that.
There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff that are coming in.
It is. Dude, like I said, bro. I don't think that. I think that Max Crosby is a damn good football player. He's special, and I'm glad he's on our team instead of being against us. But there's flaws in his game. We need to aspect out. People don't want to do that. People just put a holy grail on this dude and say he's invincible. He don't make mistakes. We won games without him, with players that we think are good, great players. Like, we fall in love with Kuntz. I ain't. And I'm not being negative, but I ain't gonna pay the dude that money, and I'm not in the Raiders' pockets to where I'd rather get Khalil Mack instead of Kuntz on production. And he's a Hall of Famer, dude. He's the best ever. He's 34 years old and he's leading the league, almost leading the league in sacks. How could you not say, bring this dude on our team if he wants to come here for the same price as you're gonna pay Kuntz?
Oh, I agree with that 100%. Yeah, and the reason also because I don't know how Kuntz is going to come back from that injury, and that's a pretty fucked up injury he has.
I don't
So he
care.
might not be the same guy. He might be worse. We don't know. We don't
He
know.
doesn't impress me, bro. 8 games don't impress me to get $20 million as far as the defensive end concerned. And I'm not in the pockets of the Raiders. I don't give a shit. We signed Kuntz, and the best thing for him. But he ain't no Max Crosby. You know, he ain't like that. We hope and we wish and we oh man, I hope Kuntz. I hope number 51 is just like Max, or Max gets all the triple teams and quadruple teams, and then Kuntz reacts to that and does something. Nah, man, he has 8 games, and we want to pay this dude top defensive end money. Come on now. When there's a dude out there sitting there that's known to do that, and it'd be the same amount of money. I ain't listening to all the rah-rah that he wants to come here and shit, but if I was him, I'll stay in San Diego and blossom there, bro. It's a good city.
Yeah.
Weather's great. Why come to this bullshit? I don't know, but check this out. We have Max Crosby, Khalil Mack, Adam Butler, Wilkins, and we get this Mason Graham dude from the draft. You tell me how impressive that is, and that the AFC West quarterbacks ain't shitting their pants right now saying, what the fuck did these guys just do? Yep. What did they do? And then it doesn't matter what secondary we have back there, bro. We could put this Trey Taylor guy from Air Force and lose Morig. We could put Christopher Smith back there. Palomar could play slot. We can lose Hobbs. And we can have both them rookies, Richardson and JB, right there. And they'll be probably borderline all-pro corners because that defensive front is so tight. I bet you that, bro. I bet you that. AFC West would be tripping if we had a defensive front like that. Just with one dude. Just with one defensive player. It ain't Kuntz. How confident would you be with Kuntz and Chason, and we got Khalil Mack, and we get rid of one of them dudes?
Oh, yeah.
We get rid of Kuntz or Chason.
I would get rid of Kuntz.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
For that reason. It's just I just don't. He's injury prone, and I don't trust how that ACL rehab. It's a 50-50 kind of gamble sometimes. That's
and then he's playing defensive end, so he's using that leg all the time, bro. It's a dramatic injury when you're doing. I don't want you to stop the run as a defensive end. That's good, but that you're getting another Cleveland Farrell. That's what you're getting, and I want you to rush the look the blueprint's been set on how to win the NFL. That's with a good defensive front and a good offensive line. That's what you need. You need big boys up front to be damaged, bro. You need to be the best in the NFL with that. We lack that. We've always lacked that.
What happens and when you do have that, you have you built that defensive trench. It's gonna be ferocious.
It'll be and that front four or five that I just mentioned, man. I'll be jockeying that man forever, bro. I'll be talking about that front saying, man, we'll be all over the news saying, man, you better watch out for these dudes. If none of them get hurt and they produce like the way they've been, Adam Butler, you get that young boy, and you got Mac and then Jason or whatever, or Kuntz, I don't give a shit. But if you get that production that they do up front, then that's the epitome of the blueprint on how to beat teams in the NFL. That's the epitome of it. Have a good front. And then you get that offensive line straightened out, pick some high picks at offensive line, and then you get a quarterback, man. I would, if we did shit like that, Jay, if we did some aggressive movements like that as far as free agency is concerned, then I would agree with getting Shador and playing him. I would agree with that because you could suffer that because your defense is so good. And have a good running game. Running back is important, bro. Running back is very important again. We noticed that. We noticed that this year. We can't have these little pussies running around running the football, bro. That's whack. That's whack.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, so we'll see how more productive Max is with that healthy Wilkins, Butler, or Kuntz or Chason. I mean, like we said, I don't know if Kuntz is going to be that equation. And you know what? Let me pop this question to you guys since we're on the defensive talk. And I know we were talking before the show, and I was going to pop you with this question. And get ready, chat, because I want you guys to light up too. What do you guys think? Should the Raiders use the franchise tag? And I think the franchise tag is so the first week of March, if I believe. Um, but should the Raiders go ahead and use the franchise tag? And if so, who should they use it on? I think of two people that could potentially fit that. I don't know, either Malcolm Kuntz or Trayvon Morig. What are your thoughts on that? Should they use it or should they not? And I'll give you my thoughts on that in a bit too.
Let me hear it, bro.
I'm
Oh, you want my aspect? Oh, now it's
yeah, I want
easy.
to ask the first, and then I'll
It's
jump
easy.
in.
It's easy. I don't think nobody deserves a franchise tag on our team. Nobody deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody.
Yeah.
No, there's not one person I think that deserves a franchise tag. You got to look at and this is where the conversation comes in with money. With money, there's two positions to where you don't make a lot of money if you get franchise tags. So the linebacker for one, and then the running back for one. 5% of the highest paid. All of us know what the franchise tag is about. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders think that Morig is this dominating player, that Morig is this and that, and we love the dude, right? He's a good player. He's a great player. I love the dude just like as much as I do Max. But Morig has, for the money that Morig's gonna expect, and we don't know that yet, but he's we could say that he's one of the top free agents, but he's not the top 3 safeties that are out there. Yeah, but if we franchise tag this guy, right, Morig, and that'll be the most obvious player that we would do because he's young. He's every year he's moved up. His play has been better, and you got to think that there's this dude top notch. I don't know what the number is. Maybe you can look that up, Jay. But I think top notch safeties franchise tag is probably $24-25 million. I know Buda Baker and all these other guys are making that amount of money. Morig hasn't even sniffed the all-pro season, and if we franchise tag him, he's going to get paid for 1 year, guaranteed $25 million. I don't think that this is the only time where I talk money that I'm going to bitch about money. He's not that type player. You're just satisfying the guy by paying him to keep him around for another season. Just give the guy a contract. Just get it done. Just get it done. If you want the guy, get it done. Obviously, I want him back because he's a productive player. He's a productive player.
Right.
I'll be stupid to say get rid of Morig. But who knows that Morig likes this losing. Or I don't know if he's pumped up with Pete Carroll being here and he has a defensive coordinator that he's had for a while and he's used to that system. He might play better under Patrick Graham than anybody else. But that money, bro, that guaranteed money that you get from other teams, you're going to listen to that, bro. And one of these teams probably could take them away from us. We got to accept that. But we got to also look at who we got to back this fool up. Nobody. We ain't got nobody. And that's a problem. So not only do we can't just say Morgan's coming back, Spillane coming back. These dudes are going to go to the highest bidder. Very rarely you could say, I want to stay here. I love the Raider Nation, but that could just be all boo-boo swap, bro. It could be boo-boo swap, and you sitting there saying, hey, man, Morig is coming back. We could just automatically put him in that position. Nah, man, you're dealing with a 7th round pick, Trey Taylor, that everybody loves. And I don't know why, because he ain't played a goddamn thing. The only thing he did was wear my homeboy's puppet and said, Mahomes a bitch. That's the only thing he's done in the NFL, bro. That's all he's done. He put on my homeboy goat, the Muppet, that froggy Muppet. You see that?
Yeah.
That's what that Muppet is. My homeboy goat, Josh. And
that's Josh. Yeah.
He put that on. That's the only thing he's done in the NFL. That's it. We're gonna depend on that dude. Little 7th round pick. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then Christopher Smith, I thought Christopher Smith was a steal of that draft that he got drafted in. I love Christopher Smith. But he ain't got no game time. We can lose. We can lose Morrig.
Yeah.
Epps is a very important pick to me. I would keep Epps. Epps is a very important pick. We talk about free agency and franchise tag. That dude was the leader of our defense, was the leader of that secondary. Believe it or not, he was till he got hurt. That's what keep him around. I don't give a shit how old he is. He's a damn good player. Made Morrig better. So you got to see that. But there ain't nobody. I hate to take your time, but there ain't nobody on this squad that deserves a franchise tag at all. To me.
Yeah. Yes. And I'm gonna give you my take.
Okay.
I agree with I agree with you for this reason. Obviously, you can get Morrig on a cheaper deal, longer term, right? You can get this guy for 15 to 18 million for 3 to 4 years, right? You can get that done. Coons, like I said, I don't know if that's somebody that we even want to go ahead and keep, right? So why would we franchise tag? I mean, the only reason that I say that is because he fits the criteria potentially doing that. If they really have a liking for Kuntz and they want to go ahead and make him stay, that could be an option. I don't really see that ever happening. Like with options like a Mac out there, that could be potentially a thing that they could possibly go for, and that's right now. That's the rumor. That's the thing that's carrying a little bit of steam right now. We don't know eventually what's going to happen with that. With Epps, obviously, same thing. I don't know what the fuck is it with this past year where everybody's sharing their ACLs and shit. Same thing. This guy just coming off a big injury. We don't know how he's gonna look. We have Isaiah Mao. Shout out to my guy, Raiders Fool Chris. But we have that.
Come out, dog. You dog.
That was a gem. That's a gem that literally has produced for us and kept us in games and has really, really stepped up. And I want to see him back too because he's part of that free agency list. So hopefully we get this guy back. And if Epps doesn't stick around, it would suck. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad at that because
I can intertwine with you real quick, Jay, about Palomino. I appreciate. I ain't gonna ever talk shit about a free agent pickup that balls out. I ain't never gonna talk about you because I know I've coached dudes that been free agents out of JC, and those dudes get picked up. They go to the Division I school, but then they get picked up by NFL team, and then they just ain't there yet. They're not there yet, and Palomalu's getting there. Palomalo can take. We can get rid of Hobbs and put Palomalo in that area as slot corner, as a slot defensive back type deal. I'm confident in that. Hobbs gets hurt too much. Baller. Hobbs is a baller. I'll tell you that right now. People tell me I talk shit on Hobbs, man. He can't cover.
He's a baller, yeah.
And but he's not a cornerback. You know what I mean? I thought he's such an athlete and he's such a defensive minded guy. He gets the game, but we put him up on top and he can't cover nobody, and we bitch about it because that's not his natural position. He's a bigger dude. He's a tackler, but the dude gets hurt, and we all hear the same thing: is dependability, is all this shit. You're dependent all the time. He's hurt all the time, and we suffer with that because we only have one dude that could do that the best. Palomino can ease into that can ease onto that shit with ease, bro, with ease. And then I'm confident that he can do that. We could expect, get rid of Hobbs. Keep Hobbs around. Be a good idea to do that, but I don't see it as
depending on the price on that. And the thing too is we only get so much productivity because of his injuries.
Hey,
right?
Jay, let me
So
get my
from,
cord to. I gotta get my cord to do my laptop real quick. It's just right here, bro. You give me about a minute.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna keep on talking. I'm gonna go through this chat real quick. So for sure. But again, appreciate everybody tapping in. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. Keep supporting the show. Help it keep bringing great content to you guys. To all my Raider guys, as usual, make sure you guys hit that like button. Help me with that algorithm and keep spreading the word of the Raiders. out to the YouTube universe. So I appreciate everybody again joining me on this Saturday morning, and we have more guests coming up. I have the next couple of weeks already kind of booked up. So next week will be Chris from Protect the Shield podcast. He'll be on with me next Saturday. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Turn on your notifications for sure. But I mean that's my, like I was saying, that's my mindset on franchise tags. I wanted to touch base on it just because it is right now. The franchise tag window is open. That could potentially be a thing that might happen. Not necessarily would it happen, but could possibly happen. So just wanted to go ahead and put some dialogue behind that and see what everybody's thoughts on that. But everybody's on the same page. Nobody wants to go ahead and franchise tag anybody, which is something good to see. And then also, too, I put up that poll earlier. Would you like to see Aaron Rodgers in the silver and black this year? 61% has said no. They do not want to see Aaron Rodgers in the silver and black. And 39% has said yes, with 28 votes currently casted.
That ain't enough votes, bro. That ain't enough votes.
You better start pitching your
if I can interact on that, if I could do my pitch, tell me who's better in free agency.
Go ahead.
Tell me who's better. You can put it in the chat. You can put it in the chat, and I could change your mind.
It's on the chat. It's on the chat. They could change their vote. They could change their vote if they wanted to.
Who is better than him? That's in free agency. Just free agency. I can't say I'll wait.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I answered it, but
you could say Justin Fields, but what has Justin Fields done? What has Justin Fields done?
I feel that he's a better fit to our system that we're about to implement with this offensive coordinator. That's why my take is that I don't want to pay Darnold $40 million for 3. And if we do, that's probably gonna be a longer commitment, and we're not really seeking out a high value quarterback in this draft. It's probably going to be at a lower round, right? If that's the case. And I've said that before. It's Darnold's a commitment. That's what it is. Because if you're going to pay that man $30, $40 million per year, you're making a commitment to him. And he's in the later 20s, so he wants to be a starter. This is probably his last shot to do that. So if
I see a lot of Rodgers, bro. Vote. 805, get in there and vote, man. Bring that little 29% up, bro. Because I think of it logically. Think about that, man. If you love football and you want to win some games, right? You want to win more than 4 games, and probably, I know Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna go 0-6 in the division. I know that for damn sure he ain't gonna do that. We're gonna win some games with Aaron Rodgers there. I don't care how old he is. I don't care what he acts like. Just win some football games, and that's our best option. You're gonna pay. You think Sam Darnold's gonna come out here? Because, like I said, bro, Pete Carroll ain't got time to wait for people to blossom. So if you're gonna get Sam Darnold with 1 year of credibility and bring his athleticism to the game, you're gonna pay this dude for 2 years at $90 million.
There you go.
Probably. You're gonna sign this guy for 5 years.
He ain't gonna recover so easy.
He looked terrible. Bro, he got 4,000 yards passing, 28 touchdowns, 11 picks. Come on now. That's sorry for you? That's probably, what is it? I don't even know if it's top 10, top something. It's top something in the NFL. And it's probably better than 10. Look, Jay, what was Aaron Rodgers ranked out of the quarterbacks, out of 30 something quarterbacks that were out there?
This past season, let me look it up.
Because I don't think any quarterback got 5,000 yards.
2020.
And he didn't suck.
He was 20. So in 2024, Aaron Rodgers ranked 25th in QBR, 8th in passing yards, tied 7th in touchdowns for quarterbacks. He also ranks.
So he's top 10. He's top 10. His QBR rating is under what, 80, 90?
Let me check his QBR rating. Even the West is like, no.
QBR don't mean shit to me.
Let's see. So, I go back to Rodgers, QBR.
But what do we got, Leo? Leo, what do we got? We got 4 wins with 2 quarterbacks, bro. 2 quarterbacks. We got 4 wins, bro. The collectively 3 quarterbacks, and it was an embarrassment when Ritter was out
QBR
there.
was 48. QBR was 48.
48%. He throws the ball a lot, bro. He was expected to throw the ball a lot. I bet you all them games that he was throwing about 40, almost 50 times a game. I bet you that. That brings your QB already. The less incompletions you got more there. I'm not making excuses. I'm not making excuses about the dude. But I know that Aaron Rodgers was dependent. They have a good running game too. They got a good running back. But the thing is that Aaron Rodgers is a thrower. And he gives up that he flicks that ball a lot. And he was expected to do that with the Jets. Coming here, I don't want my quarterback throwing the ball 40 times, bro. I do 30, 20 something at the most.
No.
You know, on Chip Kelly's offense, you're not going to get 300-yard passers, bro. You're not going to. Just realize that. Just realize that. And we don't have a Jefferson and a Addison on the Las Vegas Raiders like Sam Darnold had in Minnesota. We ain't got that. We got the tight end, and we got a B team wide receiver and Myers. I love Myers, but he's not Jefferson or he's not Addison. So explain to me getting Sam Darnold would be Aaron Rodgers balled out, throwing it to Lazar and that other rookie kid. And then he got Devontae at the end. That was just more impressive. Made his stats even higher. QBR rating he has a low QBR rating, and people are just taking the fact that that's a low number, and he's 27th at that, just to dog Aaron Rodgers. Look at what he is on touchdown passes. Look at what he is on yardage. Look at what he is. He has less interceptions. Look at he is on third down, which we have if you didn't notice that for the last fucking 15 to 20 years, we've been the lowest third down efficiency in the NFL. 31 to 32nd. Look at that stat. Aaron Rodgers is a master of getting third downs, bro. A master. So don't you think we need that as far as the Raiders are concerned? We just look at QBR ratings all of a sudden. Do we even know the physics of that? How many numbers they put together to make a QBR rating?
Leo makes a great point. How many wins? And
how many wins he got? He got 5 wins. He got 5 wins. But tell me
one more win than us.
You proved it, Jay, that how sorry that defense was. And you got to look at that.
Sorry. The offense couldn't put up points. It would be different because the scores would have been closer. But there was a lot of games where they didn't hit 20. It was the same shit as us.
And we did. It was the same. And we did.
That's right.
Realize our problem.
We have the same problem. So having him come here, I feel like there's no real difference. It doesn't improve anything. If we go out and get a free agent, it's because we're trying to make our team better. I don't feel Aaron Rodgers would necessarily do that.
And my God, bro, you're insane.
We
can start this up again. Let's start it up again. Let's go. Let's start it up again. I mean, let me prove to you why. There ain't not one smidgen of a quarterback that's gonna combine score 28 touchdowns. There ain't nobody. I don't give a shit if the dude scored. I know there's games where he got 9 points. I know this and that. Look at us, bro. Look at the production we had as quarterback play. It's way better. Even with those 9-point games, 12-point games, we were worse than that, bro. Our QBR ratings are worse, way worse than Aaron Rodgers. Way worse.
Way worse, but literally one win difference.
Who is better than that, though? As far as free agency, who is better? Because Justin Fields can't throw the ball better than Justin Fields cannot throw the ball better.
Almost the same.
Justin Fields cannot throw the ball better. And the thing about Justin Fields, I'll take Justin Fields, but he just needs to learn how to throw. Nah, man, he ain't gonna learn how to throw. He is what he is. He's a better runner. He's a better this and that. He's more athletic. but he can't chuck it. That's our problem, bro. We can't chuck it like Aaron Rodgers. That's what we need, bro. That's what we need. And we need to just a guy to run the football. To run the football. Get a power ass back that could get you 4 yards of carry, 3 yards of carry. That makes a difference.
Alpha says that with a better running game and wide receivers, Rodgers was mediocre.
Nah, bro. You can't even come up to my level and say Aaron Rodgers is basic. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? As soon as this dude gets out and says I retire, you're the instant Hall of Famer. He's gonna be the quickest Hall of Famer ever in football.
For sure. Flowers, you gotta give him his flowers for sure, 100%.
But you can't dog that talent, bro. You can't dog that talent.
You're clutching on too much of the past. We just talked about, like you just said earlier, like we hold on to players too long. I think that's what we're doing with Aaron Rodgers. I think that's what's happening with you.
No. Yeah, there's a new Raiderism now. This is new Raider. You want to win? Okay, look. If we get Aaron Rodgers and he falls off the planet, gets hurt and doesn't produce and shit like that, all right, I'll take it. I'll take it from all y'all. But tell me who's better as far as we're going to roll with this rookie? That's what you want to do? We're going to win 3 freaking games, bro. We're going to win 3 games, 2 games, and we're going to be happy about that. We're going to be happy about that, bro. Oh, he's developing. No, he's the same dude he was in college. Nothing. And then we're going to be happy about that. 100%. We're going to get all these number 2s and be all happy and shit running around. That's a unsuccessful number 2 that's been on the Raiders. I'm tired of that shit, Jay. I'm tired of it. Bring in a number 12 again and let's boogie. Let's boogie, bro. Let's go. What's wrong with that, man? How could you not absorb that, bro? The dude threw 28 touchdowns, 11 picks. I don't give a shit what his QBR is.
You got a guy right here. Chris says Rodgers and Fields are both upgrades and decent bridges.
You got to determine what a bridge quarterback is, because Aaron Rodgers ain't no bridge quarterback. He's a 2-year quarterback. All these dudes, a bridge quarterback is what we have right now. We're gonna make do with this dude and put a good defense behind him. That's what it is. Because we ain't got the receivers.
Going to be somebody short term, right? A bridge is going to be a 1 to 2 year guy. That's what we're looking for. That's
a bridge quarterback is 1 year for me. A bridge quarterback is 1 year for me. Then you would definitely
go. You can change interpretations of 1 or 2 years, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But nonetheless, they're not here on the long term. That's why I say if it's Darnold, you're having him here for 3 to 5 years, right? Because it's a long term thing. He's going to be your guy season in, season out for the next few years. With Aaron Rodgers, we're lucky if we get 2 years out of this guy, right? So that means whoever you draft, you got to get him ready to go ahead and catapult him in as soon as Rodgers
came off an injury, bro. He came off an injury and threw for almost 4,000 yards, bro.
Big injury too, but that didn't translate to wins though.
And we're better than the Jets. We're better than the Jets.
We are better than the Jets.
Even with them with Devontae. Even with Devontae, we are better than the Jets, bro. We have a better offensive line.
That's even
our
sad,
defense
bro.
Our defense will be better.
Put up more wins together, though. That's even more sad, bro. That tells me that
his injury was drastic. His injury, but he threw for 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns. Explain that to me. What type of injury is that? But he came off it. He played well. He played good. The number 7 quarterback in the league, right? As far as touchdowns and yardage concerned, top 10. This is QBR rating. Do we know really what the QBR rating consists of? You can look it up and probably prove me wrong, but look at the physics of quarterback rating and see how many categories that involves in. He threw the ball too much. They expected him to throw the football. He's Aaron Rodgers. Do it. The more incompletions you got, your quarterback rating is lower. He's throwing the ball 40 times a game. So he's probably getting 25 completions. That balance of each of it, the balance in between is what your QBR is.
Yeah. But oh my God, man, if some Stafford somehow becomes available, we jump on that shit like a fat man on a ham sandwich. Facts, but I don't think they'll cut him. It's gonna be a trade. We're gonna have to give up something. And I feel it's going to be a draft pick. At this point in time, I don't feel that a draft pick would necessarily do it. I'm down for a player and throw in some cash. Could do it that way, but to give up a draft pick, maybe a 2027 draft pick, throw it in that. But for the next 2 years, I feel that we're going to need as much draft picks as we can. But I don't mind. I rather have Stafford than Rodgers. I'm gonna just tell you
Me
that.
too, bro. I'm with you on that. But I think that we need our picks, bro. We got a lot of holes to fill. We got a lot of stuff to. I'm not saying homeboy's gonna be a backup. We need impact players that'll impact real quick. You know, that's what.
Let me put out this comment by Real Talk because he's on your side. Keep in mind, I can see Chip and Rodgers butting heads. Rodgers wants to throw. Chip has always leaned heavy in the run game. Might be a bad combo with Rodrigo and Chip not talking bullshit. So, all right, I thought it was on your side, but yeah, it's not a good combo. I feel it's not going to be a good.
How do we know that? They never worked together.
Pete
they
and Chip.
Never worked. The thing I like most.
I don't see it.
The thing I like the most is two stubborn athletes and coach going at it together because you expect the greatness. You expect to be the best. Chip Kelly wants the best. He's going to get the best out of Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers is down with that. So how you bumping heads? They're two cocky guys. What's up? Let's go. Finally, the Raiders got shit like that. Finally, the Raiders got shit like that.
Yeah, but sometimes
finally the Raiders got shit like that, man. I'm telling you,
wouldn't it be productive? It could be counterproductive. And the thing is, if somebody's not willing to bend, which I don't think is going to be Chip Kelly, it's going to have to
what
be
up,
Rodgers.
My boy Nate? My boy Nate. What up? That's my dog right there. That's my dog, Raider Nate.
Yeah. Salute,
Raider Nate. That's my dog right there, bro. What's up, man? Yeah, good show last night, Nate. I seen you, bro. What's up?
There you go. My guy Chris, focus on the online running game, get bridge QB, trade back, draft a development QB to start in 26, sack D, and get a wide receiver one. There you go, for sure. Rodgers likes control. Yeah. So Rodgers likes control. He always wants his people coming with him. The shit will not allow that bullshit. And that's the thing. We're not with this regime, not with this coach, not with this team. We just got rid of that. I don't see that happening. So I'm in total agreement. Rodgers wants his control. He wants things his way. That's not going to work out. So I don't see
what quarterback. We that's the thing, bro. A quarterback should have control of his offense. A quarterback should have control of his locker room. It's just that we look at Aaron Rodgers as an asshole.
But
those dudes do not care, bro. Those dudes. We're thinking that we're playing Pop Warner football and high school football when we look at the biggest guy and, oh, man, I don't want to mess with him, so he's the leader of our team. But he might be the biggest pussy of them all. Girls might make him cry and shit like that. See, this dude's a dominant player in the NFL, bro. At 40 years old, he produces. We don't know what that means. We don't know what production is in quarterback play. We don't know that. Not even with Derek Carr. The last couple of years of Derek Carr was bullshit, bro. It was bullshit. And people are so stuck on Derek Carr because of the type of man he was. We thought that was good, the way he was playing. He fumbling the ball all over the place, throwing picks, throwing bad people's feet and all that shit. We're used to that, and we think that's good. It's not. It's not, bro. When we're going to realize that, Jay? When we're going to say, hey, man, we got a dude right here that's a Hall of Famer and that's productive his last year with a sorry-ass team. That's impressive to me, bro.
It didn't translate to win. If it wouldn't translate to, a 7-10 season, even I get that. I could be like, all right, cool. Let's see what's up. He's still producing. He's still putting up wins. But when I'm looking back and I'm looking at all the scores on all their other losses, it's terrible. They're just getting fucking blown out. Like, how can I support something like that? To me, it'll be the same shit. To me, it'll be the same thing. It's just like,
and so the remedy of that is going with what we have, which is bullshit, or getting a rookie out there that's immature, not ready. They say he's the most pro ready because his dad, but if he's pro ready, start the motherfucker, start the dude. If he's that much pro ready, why we want to sit the dude? Everybody's saying Shedeur Sanders is the most pro ready quarterback, right? Am I right? That's 100% true. That's what everybody is saying. So why the Raiders, when they pick him at 6, why do we want to sit the guy down when he's the most pro ready? You should be ready to go. You should be ready to go. So start the dude, suffer, and I'm gonna say I told y'all so. And then when Rodgers is on another team, blasting 30 touchdowns, 11 picks, and throwing for 4,000 yards, I was like,
Aaron
well,
Rodgers might be
that's
playing
what I
golf
call.
for
I
six
told
months,
a
but
gravy
6
told you so
months.
moment, bro. Gravy, I told you so moment, and then you guys are gonna be saying, man, Gravy, you was right, bro. And I said, say it again, say it
Yeah.
again.
Say like this is what Rodgers isn't competing for a championship. He's looking for a sucker to pay him the money, pay him the
He's
bag.
getting paid by the Jets. He already got his sucker. He already has his sucker. The Jets are paying him.
But we don't want to be
The
this
Jets are gonna
other
cut him.
sucker too that bites the apple too. Like like hey, bro, if you want to keep on playing, get try to hoodwink all these other teams to paying you and thinking like you still got it. You can still go ahead and actually put a winning team together. Go ahead. I don't think we're the guy. I don't think we're it. I don't think we should be it. That's my
Then
take.
who's the guy? Who's the guy, Jay?
I told you already. I told you Justin Fields. I feel
Yo,
will be a better
Fields.
fit. I feel Justin
Fields will
Fields.
be a
I
better
mean,
fit just because
I
RPO.
can name you a couple other names, but to me, the what's on free agency, the best player, I feel that it's going to be Fields. Right? Are there drawbacks? Yes, for sure. But the way that this offense is being set up, it's not fit for Aaron Rodgers. That to me does not make sense. I don't know. That's my take on it.
And we got to think. Well, if we say Stafford, I'm with that. But what are the Rams saying about what's wrong with Stafford? He's injury prone. He got a weenie arm now. He can't throw the cup and Puka deep no more. He can't do that. And when does the Rams run an RPO? When do the Rams do shit like that? They just got Cameron, what's his name, is just a badass bulldoze man that tears motherfuckers up. That's the reason why Stafford has that. And then they got a pretty good defense. They got a damn better coach than we have, offensive system than we have. We got to look this Matthew Stafford. We're gonna have to give. We ain't gonna get no third round pick from Matt Stafford. Come on now, man. Come on. We ain't gonna get no third round pick. These dudes are gonna want a 1 or 2 or both for Stafford. Now we want to make a commitment to that dude. He ain't gonna sign for no 2 years. He gonna sign for 4 years.
This is
he ain't gonna do that.
EC says Jets don't owe Rodgers any money. It's just cap hits for money they already paid him.
He got paid for 1 year. He got paid for 2 years. He didn't have a 2-year contract. Dude, he had to sign his ass for 4 years.
Yeah, I don't know his contract, but see, then there you go. He's gonna want a bag, and I'm not with it. Especially if he's like, I want to get paid fucking 20-30 million for 1 year. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
So you're saying Fields Fields expects $35-40 million. He expects that. And just because he comes to the Raiders, he's gonna do a team friendly deal. That shit don't work, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That shit, that team friendly. What the hell he care about coming to the Raiders? Prove it deal for Kuntz. Nah, hell no, that ain't gonna happen, bro. That ain't gonna happen. Prove it to me that you could get 8 sacks again in a half a season. Nah, I don't have to do that. I did that already.
Market value for Fields is about $6.5 million.
So per year?
Per year, annual salary. So let's say you give him 10, bump that up to 10, maybe 12.
Why give him 10?
You could. I don't know. I'm just saying. You can do whatever you want. But I'm saying, like, he comes in way less than Rodgers. If that's true, what EC was saying, that they don't owe him any money, he's going to want a bag if he's still going to decide to keep on playing, for sure. I'm not with that.
I think Aaron Rodgers wants to win, bro. And then I think the Raiders are more enticing than the Jets. And if that'll be the best option. That'll be the best option than Sam Donald and Kirk Cousins or Justin Fields. As much as I like Justin Fields, and it'll work. But you're not going to run RPOs every goddamn play. You're not going to have this dude getting hurt out there, getting hit by these big old defensive tackles.
I don't think Rodgers can do it. Let's see. Now, man says Stafford is available. Should be a no-brainer if he fits the shield. Maybe.
How does Matt Stafford hit the? I think everybody fits the shield, bro. Anybody else out there?
805 says the Rodgers and LaFleur could figure out shit. Rodgers got the shit end of that breakup. Rodgers would put his ego. That's the thing. I don't know if he could, bro. I don't know if he could put that ego to the side.
No, he has to. He has to.
Easier said than done, right? It's just it's the type of guy he is.
I don't understand, bro, how we could talk shit on Russell Wilson about his ego and that he gets parking spots, and we don't need that shit for the Raiders. And then all of a sudden, the next year, the dude's productive for the Steelers. They lost. They want to get rid of him, and then the Raider fans want Russell Wilson. What happened to all that ego problems that he had? It straightened out when he went to Pittsburgh. What happened?
No, man, I
No,
never
Pittsburgh
wanted
did the
Russ.
right thing. Pittsburgh said, "You ain't coming in here like this, like you ran Denver." Denver let him do that. The Jets let Aaron Rodgers do that, and they take it, bro. They're gonna take that shit. If they get it offered to them, they're gonna take it. You get guys fired. Aaron Rodgers don't give a fuck. He don't care. He still be friends with you, but he don't care if you lose your job as long as he don't lost his. He done lost his job. He has an axe to pick. He got something to say, and he gonna go somewhere and bust ass. You need a dude like that. We need a guy like that. We need a guy that got a chip on his shoulder, not just basic. Oh, I got put in a rough spot. I got thrown in there. I didn't get to develop all that. Fuck all that, man. Let's get a decorated, on-time guy that's gonna bust ass and gonna win games for us. That's all I want. And tell me who's out there that could do that. I'm not confident in Justin Fields gonna win us games. The way he throws, you have to throw the football.
Oh yeah,
Jay, you have to throw it.
Definitely.
You can't sit there. We can sit there and run the football. I would love it. I'd love to win 10 to 7 games. I would love to do that and have 350 yards rushing. That'd be the prime game for me, bro. But it's not that way no more.
Really quick on the poll. I think you got some people persuaded a little bit, but it's still 60% are not with Aaron Rodgers coming over to the Raiders.
It's 40%.
40% says yeah. So you gave it 5%. 40 votes casted, which I'm impressed. Even 40 people said, even 40% of those 40 said yes to Rodgers. But that's where we're at so far. I'm gonna.
Is it more than you expected? Is it more than you expected?
No, it's right on par. It's right on par.
So what is it, 60-40?
60-40. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's good for me. I'll take that 40%. I would.
There you go.
I'll take that 40% because it's damn better to put on there Aaron Rodgers or AOC and Minshew. Put on there and see if
no, I know definitely what everybody would pick.
Exactly, bro.
My guy,
and that's all we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a few more questions, and we're probably gonna wrap it up pretty soon. But my guy SoCal Sales says, "Good organizations always get rid of a player a year before, than a year too late." There you go.
Not us. Not us. We want to hang on to them until they fuck up, and then we bring them back. When they're 52 years old. We bring them back because they were once a Raider, always a Raider. That's bullshit to me.
Here you go. This guy, he's a Broncos fan. As a Broncos fan, I really hope y'all do skip on Shedeur Ward. Thinking Rodgers is the answer. This is one person's take. Well, 40% of those people think they want to go ahead and get Rodgers to skip on Shedeur Ward. That is not my take. I mean, if he's there at 6, the move is gonna be that they're gonna get Shedeur Cam at 6. It's probably gonna be Shedeur. So that's the thing too. Pete was seen at their workout with Cam and Shedeur, so he's already doing his homework. It's gonna be interesting to see what his take on that is. But just him being at that workout suggests to me that they're really considering these guys. So expect to see that.
Bro.
What do you think about that?
I think Pete Carroll had some concerns.
Do you feel like he has some concerns? He want to go see
He has
himself?
some concerns that he wants to find out about these guys because they're both loud, they're both immature, and he wants to see if these guys really do feel that deal. Because if you pay a scout, bro, to look at these guys, you pay scouts, and they're good at what they do. Some of them, are great at what they do, but he ain't over there trying to find out what Shedeur Sanders is all about. They know what Shedeur Sanders is all about. Probably his junior year, probably when he was at Jackson State, and that they know about these two guys, and it's not nothing new. I think Pete Carroll got some concerns about this guy, and he wanted to see by himself that, do we really want this shit? Do we really need this shit? Or it could be this guy is amazing, and we're going to pick him. I think we should have him on our team. Could be both ways. But a head coach might be at the combine, but he ain't going. I've never heard of a head coach going to a personal workout and checking a dude out. Maybe that's Pete Carroll's mojo. Maybe he does that, but what Pete Carroll does is all new to me as far as coaching now, because I really wasn't into his coaching.
Let me see what my guy says right here. I'm gonna put up my girl's post real quick. Her comment: Aaron Rodgers needs to take a page from Drew Brees and retire before he gets too old and to enjoy life. He should have retired with Green Bay. He'll probably break a hip if he plays another season. Hey, bro, that's a true
I ain't gonna
statement,
talk
my
about
guy.
your wife, bro. I ain't gonna talk about your wife, bro.
Oh man,
I ain't gonna
need
talk
to put
about
that
your
shit
wife.
out there. That shit was funny though. Oh,
But you know what? I appreciate that chat, because that's better than some of the dudes that think they know football that's on your chat. That's game right there. She got game. She got Raider games.
My girl knows some shit. So and then I get her a little school her a little bit here and there. Pop drop some knowledge, so that way she becomes even more. But
that's cool, bro.
she's like, oh wow. Yeah, man. I mean, the whole thing with Shador and Cam and him being there. Like, what better person to bring in one of these guys than Pete Carroll that has done it at the collegiate level, who's groomed fucking Heisman Trophy winners, fucking like a factory at one point out of USC. Carson Palmer. You got Matt Leinart. You got a bunch of dudes. The list could go fucking on, right? But I feel that what they put in place so far indicates to me they're going to go for a young, mobile type quarterback, either free agency, the draft, or both. It could really boil down to that. So I don't know, but I mean, again, we'll see what happens, because the off season is literally it's just getting started. We were about month and a half in, and we already got that signing, and I like to go ahead and see more what else happens. But
Phillips signing was that was all Chip Kelly, bro. That's Chip Kelly. Yeah. He sees a lot. He sees a bright spot in his kid, and you take him, bro. You get him for cheap.
Yeah,
take him.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah,
think a dude is special on the come up. Probably like the kid in college. Hey, bring him up. Yeah. He ain't gonna be young. I don't expect him to start. You don't expect a lot from guys like that, but hey, he might blossom up to be a good guy. Give him a chance.
Yeah. I mean, you never things could always turn around. That's what I'm saying. These kids are mature. They're 21-year-olds. Like, think about like how we were at that age. I was fucking immature at that time. I can only imagine what somebody with a lot of cash only does. I would have lived my life partying, being in the limelight. I mean, it's hard to really expect these young men to really focus and build on, but also get the part that this is a business, this is your career, this is your job. You're getting paid a lot of money to do that. You need to go ahead and treat it as such, 100%, because this is your livelihood. If you expect this to support you and take care of your family for not only the rest of your life, but the rest of 5 generations down the line, you have to treat it as such, And if you want to become that great, as let's say, for example, Shador wants to be legendary, then you have to work and be legendary. You can't expect it to be handed to you, because if you do, you're gonna get hurt. You're not what you hope to accomplish is not gonna be accomplished. You can only get so far on just raw talent. Longer, you have to put in that work. And that's
so what quarterback out there, Jay, is legendary for you, free agency wise?
Free agent, I mean,
legendary.
That's the thing with this.
Just say it, bro. Just say it, bro. Just say it, bro. Just say it, bro. Say it. Who's legendary as a free agent quarterback?
Not in this.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is legendary.
He's legendary. I'm gonna give you that, but I think his time has passed.
And he got help.
I think he should hang it up, bro.
He got old, but he threw for 4,000 yards and 28 touchdowns. But now all of a sudden, because the Raiders want him, he has an ego problem, and he's old.
He's not the same.
He's not the
one.
same guy. He's not the same guy that.
You know that.
I'll take a 3,000. I'll take a 3,000 yard Aaron Rodgers and a 25 touchdown Aaron Rodgers over what we have now. If you drop that low, I'll take that.
Yeah, but we're gonna get the same output as he did in New York. And to me, it's
that's top. Obviously, you showed that. That's top 7. That's top 7 talent. That's top 7 quarterback play.
Another one on and having to be the same shit. It really, I don't see any difference between what AOC does.
You're looking at teams, though. Look at the individual. Look at the individual.
And AOC and then Rodgers. You know,
there's no difference between AOC and Rodgers.
No, I said I don't see any difference in bringing in Aaron Rodgers and having AOC and Minshew for what they've done. If you compare the numbers, look at it,
bro.
Come on, bro. Look at it. Look at it. 5 wins. 5 wins. That's all they can muster. 5 wins.
That's a team effort, bro. That's a team effort. We got 4 wins with 2 quarterbacks. That's even worse.
Exactly. You're right. You said you hit the nail on the team effort with Rodgers at the helm and could only get 5 fucking wins.
Visually, they didn't win games. I'll give you that. But visually, look at the quarterback play, man. It's drastically different. Bro. Ain't no way. There ain't no way that AOC is a 3,000-4,000 yard quarterback. There ain't no way he's gonna do it. He's gonna have more sack yards. That dude's gonna have more sack yards than yardage going.
We can't wait to see. We can't wait, right? So, is he gonna be able to produce when he gets here? I don't think he can.
Why?
And we don't even have the weapons that he had in New York.
Then who?
We don't even have them.
Who?
What we have here, the receivers that we have here, aside from Brock Bowers, because that's the only one. We don't have Devontae anymore. We don't have a Lazard. We don't have all these fucking guys, right? We have Jacoby Myers and Brock Bowers. That's it. Trey Tucker, that's a different story, but we know what Trey Tucker can and can't do. He can't get it done. What we have set up so far, and I don't see that happening. Even if you get him, maybe if you can even get a T Higgins, but T Higgins is already out of the equation. So who else are you gonna get? You know, I feel that Aaron Rodgers is past his prime. I feel that he should hang it up. You know, he is a Hall of Famer. You're right. He's legendary. You gotta give him. You can't knock him for his accolades. The thing is that it's just. We gotta move on. We can't get
these guys. These guys said they want more, bro. I got man.
I know. Man.
I don't know. The Ducky the Butcher, dude. You probably got that number 12, or he probably got a number 4 and 12. There's no difference. But the thing is that AOC, man, come on now. You gotta just look. Look, you stuck in this. It's like being in the Avenger world or something like that. They're just Raider fans in there, bro. What they call it, the Avenger Kingdom or something like that, Avenger Land or whatever. It's like they got a Raider world that is just stuck on Derek Carr and a fucking OC. That's what it is. And Dylan Luby and fucking Zeus and all these other motherfuckers that ain't do shit. They should call it the shit ass planet. That's what they should call it, because we oh my God, we need to condition our mind to winning, bro. We need to get winners on our team. We really got the coach. And we want to deal with this mediocrity. Sweep that shit out the door, man, like you do at your house. You like your house clean and shit and smelling nice and all that. All we got is pieces of shit all over the place on our team. That's what we got. Admit it. Dude, we got 4 wins. Okay, and then we didn't win a league. We didn't win a game in our freaking division. Now tell me, what we gonna do about it? What we gonna do about that? We're happy with that, and it pisses me off, Jay. It pisses me off that we're happy with that shit. We're happy with mediocrity, bro. We're happy.
I am not happy.
We've been mediocrity and the pieces of shit for so many years. We think that bad is good, bro. We think these 2 quarterbacks are. Oh, I'd rather roll with AOC. What? How could you think that? How could you watch that on TV and bitch about it every week? Every Monday, you bitch about AOC fucked up, all this and that, and then want the dude back. Nah, man. Nah, get out of my face with that. Come to reality. Take your goggles off and realize we need to get better. better team, you get better players. Quit messing with these jokes that play a half a season and pay him $20 million. Go get a decorated dude that's a little bit older, pay his ass because he deserves that money, and he'll produce the same way he did it with that other team. I mean, no matter if it's Aaron Rodgers, Khalil Mack, Beck in the offensive line, a young guard, a linebacker that's older. I don't give a shit. Pro Bowl players.
Hit the nail on the coffin
Pro Bowl players play
we don't
Pro
want
Bowl
mediocrity. That can hit the nail on the coffin. We don't want mediocrity. We just don't want Rodgers. That's all we saying. That's all I'm saying. I know that's all.
And
he's
then who
saying.
you gonna settle
and
with, bro?
60% says the same shit.
Who you gonna settle with? Who do you? I respect that opinion. I respect that opinion. That's my opinion. That it will be better with Aaron Rodgers.
For sure.
Okay, but the thing is that you can't tell me that Justin Fields is better than Aaron Rodgers. You can't tell me that. Look. Watch the tape. You can't not tell me. He's a backup at Pittsburgh. Sam Darnold was a backup for 2-3 teams.
As a backup, and we know that. And I addressed that yesterday. And that's over that draft pick.
When has Aaron Rodgers ever been a backup? Or even close to a backup? Never. And we're saying, oh, I'd rather roll with AOC, but he's a backup. He's a third stringer, bro. He puts up third string numbers. There's third string quarterbacks that played in the NFL that got better stats than fucking Aiden O'Connell. I bet you that. There's backups that got better.
We're not even mediocre. We're fucking ass. That's right, bro. We are ass. It's fucking terrible.
We got to say, but we love AOC. He didn't get a chance and all that. When he had his chance, he didn't take advantage of it. I don't give a fuck. You weak. You sorry. Get out. Tired of losing. You were 5-5. Oh, he's dope. He's 5-5. Got 20 touchdowns in 16 games. That's bad, man. If you think that's good, then your reality on football is jacked up. It's jacked up. Come to the know and look at all these badass quarterbacks that are getting 40, 30-something touchdowns, and look at the wins they got. Now we settle for 10 touchdowns.
Rodgers was a backup.
We settle for that. We settle for that mediocrity, for that bullshit. I'm not with that, Jay. I'm not with that, bro. I want winners on the team. These dudes ain't winning.
Yeah.
And we just stay the same, bro. We stay the same, and we're all right with that, man. And when I talk about, he's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy about getting rid of Coach. He's my favorite player. I got a number 51. I paid $150 for a 51 jersey, and he got hurt. That's not my fault. He sucked. He ain't did nothing but 8 games. And we so happy about this guy. Dylan Luby, McCaffrey 2.0. Bullshit. He got the ball twice and fumbled it. You have to leave, bro. You have to leave.
Yeah.
You get an opportunity to play in the NFL, and you fumble that opportunity twice. And you only got 2 rushes and 2 fumbles. Get the hell out of get out of my room. You'll observe me there.
There you go.
You're the
805 is like
you're the spit. You're the spit of the beer, the bottom, the vavas of the beer, bro. That's what you are, bro. You're the vavas of the shit.
Oh man. 805 is like Gravy. You, like myself, coached this game. We've been trash for years because their coaching and our management decision have been trash. Players move on, find success. Yeah, that's facts, man.
Yeah.
And
when that happens, bro, we get mad. Oh, but then we recoup that. We recoup that, Jay, with our craziness that I got out of that, bro. With our craziness that he'll do good for another team, but then we'll bring him back. And now he's a real Raider again. We got this once a Raider, always a Raider bullshit. You think Randy Moss's a Raider? You think Warren Sapp is a Raider? You think all these other bum motherfuckers that are Raiders that been through the years and said, forget the Raiders. I hate the Raiders. I don't even know why they brought me over there. They say that. They say that on YouTube, man. Players do that. And we appreciate it. Bring them back. You think Amari Cooper wants to be a Raider? He didn't even play good for us in the get-go, bro. I hated Amari Cooper. I hated that pick. I hated his attitude. He didn't want to be for the Raiders. Bring Amari Cooper back. Bring him back. Bring Derek Carr back. Fuck that. Losers. That's what they were, losers. And we want to bring them back.
The only one that I said that to bring back is Matt Collins. And I like his output. That dude's still outputting. He's a solid dude, dependable dude. He's up for free agency. That's what I was going to ask you. Yeah, he's productive. And I think that was just that's Big Dummy and Ziegler era that literally shipped him off. And I really liked him when he was here, and him and Carver were pretty solid together.
And he's an awesome gunner.
Mhm.
If you want to put it that way, he's not a number one or not even a number two. He has a great quarterback where he's at right now. So I wouldn't want to move. I wouldn't want to move on from that. But if they don't want to
Yeah.
sign him, then
Yeah, exactly. Real 805 is you can change mediocrity with solid coaching. Don't always need the shiny object on the shelf. Got to coach them up as well. If you have confidence in this coaching staff, then let the coaches do it for sure. Facts, bro.
I understand that
100%.
805. But check this out. Check this out. I respect what you say about coaching. That was a drastic downfall that we had last year and the years before that. You had a situation where the players didn't like the coach with McDaniels because he's not a good coach. He's not a good people person. That means a lot in football. Then you got a good people person that doesn't have the knowledge or the resume or the experience to be a head coach. So he disrespects himself and his knowledge and bringing in a bunch of people to help this dude out. You know what I mean? And then it didn't work. So how good was Marvin Lewis and Tom Coughlin and all these other motherfuckers that he had for him? That dropped our team down as far as, and it showed. And it showed, bro. Now we have the resumes, the experience, the hardware, bro. We have the hardware finally that no other doubt in my mind that we could be successful in some aspect of the game. And I hope it is wins, bro. I hope it is wins. But 805 will get this because I know he coached. It'll just be the third down efficiency on offense, the third down defensive and defense, the red zone play, both ends of the field. You know, the zone defense that Pat Graham has where he can put guys in position to cover the middle of the field, for God's sake. You know what I mean? At least do that. We bring this dude back and we're last and third down efficiency. That's bullshit, bro. But we don't look at that. We say, oh, we got a top 5 defense. We got a top 15 defense. Top 15 is middle of the pack, bro. That's the middle of the pack, Jay. It proved to me that we're any different. Oh, we got injuries, all that. Nah. It's the NFL, bro. It's the NFL. This ain't high school where you go, where a dude that's way sorrier. You got a sophomore going in for a senior. The maturity factor is different. These dudes are all grown ass men, and they're all good football players. You make the NFL, you're a damn good football player. You're special. But check this out. If you can't put together those special guys and put them in position to make good play defensively, and sew up that middle of the field that your starter can't do, then you got a problem with your backups. Get that right.
The backups are the backups, though. That's the thing, and they're not always going to be good as the starters. That's the thing. That's
and
where.
Even starting, Jay.
Saying.
Even starters, Jay. Even starters. Even when Hobbs was in there, Morrig was in there, Epps was in there. You had Spillane in there, and Divine Diablo. The middle of the field was wide open. What's the problem?
Oh, yeah.
Why you keep doing that? Why you letting tight ends get 100 yards against you that never get 100 yards? Mind you, the Miami game, we lost that Miami game from a tight end screen right up the middle of the goddamn field. No, it wasn't a screen. He just went right up the middle field wide open. Well, how in the fuck does that happen all the time in your defenses? Why? And then we bring this dude back. That's why I'm suspect on Patrick Graham. You're gonna sew that up? It's not a linebacker. That's not a linebacker issue or a safety issue. That's a coaching issue. That's a scheme issue right there. And see, 805 will know that because it happens all the time. It's repetitious. You got the better players in your book that are starting doing the same shit that your backups are doing. So it's scheme. It has to be scheme. And that's the problems we have. That's the problems that we have.
Good news is
we need to sew that up, Jay. We need to sew that up.
What Dama says, what we have done so far in this GM and coach staff in place early is something we have not seen, at least in his life. And it's being built the right way. And I'm glad to see that. So what you're saying about Patrick Graham, I get it for sure, 100%. Good thing is, and you said it last night too, we have Pete Carroll who's not going to stand for that shit. He's going to be very vocal and say something. If there's a hole, he's going to be like, how are we addressing this hole? This is what we can do. let's try this, let's try that. Obviously, it's not going to be so much. It's not going to be order giving, but it's going to be like, okay, let's get together. Let's figure out. This is what I've done. This is what I've seen work. Let's try to implement this and see if we can go ahead and plug up that hole. So those little things that we struggled with last year, it will definitely be addressed with Pete Carroll here because he's like you said, defensive minded coach, and I do like that. I'm glad that we have him on board.
They
But,
have to.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
have to,
for
bro.
sure.
They have to be addressed. We have to get a quarterback in there. We have to get a defensive front that dominates the AFC West. And that's all I'm worried about, bro. I don't give a shit about Dallas game. I don't give a shit about these other games. I want to win our division. If we win our division, then we go into the playoffs, bro.
Yep.
We win our division. That's a good ass division that we play against, bro. There's some damn good teams that play in there, and all of them are going up front. You got the 3-time Super Bowl champions. And then you got a team that made the playoffs. You got another team that backed into the playoffs, but they got a good young quarterback. Denver got a good young quarterback that blossomed. What are we gonna do about that? Are we gonna stay the same? Is that what we're cool with? Being last in our division? Are we gonna be the same? Nah, man, just come up. Let's get a quarterback that could dominate. Let's get a better quarterback than these little rookies that they have blossoming.
Yeah.
Let's get somebody that Mahomes will be scared of going against competition with. You think Mahomes is saying, "Oh man, I got Aaron Rodgers next week. He's gonna give me an upcoming for my money." You know what I mean? You think Herbert's gonna sit there? Man, he's looking at AOC like that shit. That little chump, he ain't nothing. He ain't nothing. And we got a coach that most likely won't get out coached. He ain't gonna get out coached. We ain't gonna lose games because of Pete Carroll or his staff.
Yeah, for sure. Nope. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna hit you with this last question. We'll take a few more comments and then we'll probably wrap it up. We're going on almost 3 hours. And Gravy can chop it up.
I got you to 3. I got you to 3, bro. All right,
I got you to 3. I wasn't even expecting the 3. Come on, let's keep it 2, bro. And he's like, "Well, we're running all day." I'm like, "I know."
Let's go, man.
Chop it up. But appreciate
I love talking game,
bro.
I love talking game.
We have about 30 plus people in the building. As usual, if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button. If you're feeling what you're hearing and you want more, make sure you subscribe. I got Saturday morning, Good Morning Raiders. It's a guest show, so I have a guest on every week, every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. Make sure you guys tap in, turn on the notifications for my Ride or Dies. Make sure you guys hit those thumbs. Help me with that algorithm and help me spread the word of the Raiders to the YouTube universe. Appreciate everybody tapping in. All right, I'm gonna hit you with this. Who would you want to see in free agency? I'm not gonna say quarterback because we determined that, right? Wide receiver, and then O-line, and then defensive player. Who do you want to see be picked up in free agency?
Running back. A running back was your first question. That there's a plethora of good running backs that I like. There are different guys.
I'm sorry, I missed that one. Yeah, running back too.
I thought you said that. Different guys. Najee is a free agent.
Okay.
You know, Aaron Jones is a free agent. Montgomery's a free agent. We got to get one of these guys. We got to get one of those guys. The production is there. Next, I should have did this first, but the offensive line, our guard play is terrible. What we hear, what's going to happen with as far as our blocking is concerned, it's going to be maybe a zone. It might switch off. They do that, but we don't notice that. But I think internally right now we have good zone blocking guys, but we can add to that. You know, we want to pay top dollar. Get that guy from Kansas City. There's guys in Jacksonville. There's guys in Detroit. Pick from Philly, man. Pick them guys from Philly. They're backups from Philly. Shoot, they're good too. So, linebackers.
Philly's stacking it up. Yeah, for Philly's doing it. I don't know if they're going to let go of their 2 guys, Sweat and Bond.
That's defensively. Yeah. You can pluck any defensive lineman that starts and that is productive. Go get that guy. Go get that guy. But I think there's in the draft, because we have Adam Butler and I hate to say it, Tyree Wilson. Wilkins is pretty much going to be by himself, and he can fill in a rookie right there that could do that. If I don't think we're going to get rid of Wilson and Adam Butler, we need to sign. That's very important that we sign Adam Butler. But
yes, sir.
And the other edge guys, if we get one in the draft, those two guys could pretty much kick rocks because but Jason is cheap. Get him, keep him.
Oh yeah,
it looks like he has a better motor. It looks like he's down with it. He's a semi bust as a number one pick, so he has a chip on his shoulder. I want dudes like that. I want guys like that. He looked more aggressive. He looked more down to earth and more of a Raider type philosophy with Patrick Graham than Kuntz did. You know what I mean? Because we only have 8 games from Kuntz. You got 8 games from Chason, and Chason's tape was much better. So if we could get a pass rusher from that, that'd be great. Anything on the defensive line would be great. The dude the two guys that I'm on, and one of them is an injury away from probably being out of football, and I hope it don't happen, is Green, that linebacker from the 49ers, that Greenlaw guy. I'll take that in a minute. I'll take that in a minute. We need that. Get rid of Diablo. Get rid of the other cat mattress. We cool. Yeah. We cool right there. I'll settle with Amari Burney to develop. Dude was a late pick. He needs to develop. He shined on some places, but he's lit on. He's a big dude. He's 6'3", but he got to pick his weight up a little bit, and play. He just need reps. But if we could get a guy like that to be with Spillane, and we sign Spillane, because we could lose him too, bro. And the other guy, I think is very important because I don't know if Murray's going to stick around. We get a better safety, a safety that what I say is an all-pro, is a safety from the San Francisco 49ers. That he has a weird name, Malafulaga, or something like that. He's a Polynesian guy, and he's dope. We could snatch shit like that. We can snatch stuff like that and bring it to our team. Winners, all pros. They have the hardware. They've been a bunch of games and dominated those games at their position. Morick doesn't dominate his position, bro. So we get a guy like that does, and then I don't see any different.
I think Morick is getting there. I think Morick is getting there, and we're starting to see that. That's why he's such a big name to potentially pick up. For us, definitely something.
Holland too. Yeah. I want to Holland from the get. Man, he was there, bro. He was there.
Hufanga? Was that?
Yeah, that's that dude. That's homeboy from San Francisco, man. He balled out. Those two guys right there, they're free agents. But see, Greenlaw, he got hurt with that injury in the Super Bowl, and then he came back from it, and then he got hurt again. So it was like that's tough, bro. That's, as a linebacker, that's just as bad of an injury as it would be for a quarterback. I mean, it's your plant foot, but you're using your Achilles all the time as a linebacker, and right. I question that. But the talent wise and the production wise, he's dope. He's dope. That's the type of player we need for our team, bro. It's dudes like that, even though they're hurt.
Yeah,
that's the type of dudes we need. You'll see the difference between Hufanga and Morig, and you'll probably most likely you'll go with the dude from San Francisco. You say, wow, this dude's all over the place. Morig ain't all over the place. He's good. He's good. He's good safety. He's young, deserves a good contract, but he's not the best, bro. He's not you can't always have the best, but you can go get him. You can go try, right? Let's do that. Let's do that, Jay. Let's put forth the effort. See, this dude we had last year, this GM last year, he didn't put forth no effort. We're over here saving $43 million. What the hell you got money in the piggy bank for? Where you can go get guys. And a receiver, bro. I'm not a T. Higgins dude. He doesn't have the production. That his production is not as good as Godwin to me. They both get hurt, right? Matt Collins, you brought that up. That'll be a good investment on the cheap. Okay. Bring him back. I don't think we should have got rid of him as far as the special teams play. He's a monster on special teams, and that matters in the NFL, bro. You win football games off special teams. You win football teams off block kicks, field position. You win games like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Nah,
pin
man, that's a question.
you pin Mahomes
I mean,
back. You pin Mahomes back in by his goal line. He's gonna have problems making bad decisions. You never know. But we have that front that I said. You're gonna have problems.
yeah.
Your
Yeah,
interior needs to be down packed, bro. Your interior needs to be down packed, Jay. And we don't know how important that is. We say, oh, let's get this corner, let's get this linebacker. Your front four or your front five need to be dominant in the NFL for you to win football games or go to the playoffs. If it ain't, you're gonna have a 4-win season just like we had because we didn't have no pressure until the end of the season.
No, facts. Well, we started producing more offensively too.
It'll be good to go get Godwin. It'll be good to do that. You know, quicker. That T. Higgins is just a big motherfucker that's athletic. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to take that and pay that money? Like I say, I ain't ready.
He's out of the equation. They're gonna franchise tag that dude.
Yeah, they probably will. They can franchise him, but he's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid just with. They're gonna pay guys just like Chase and Jefferson and these dudes that are gonna get 90, 100 million. I can imagine what it is at wide receiver. I can imagine. I would hate to be in that predicament. Because we almost were in that predicament. We didn't get rid of Devontae. Would have been paying Devontae $40 million if he still was on our team right now. And that'd be bullshit with the production he had. Bullshit. Bitching about the quarterback. I would bitch about the quarterback too if I was a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
He went to New York and got his boy, and they still couldn't get it done.
They didn't get it done, but he had a better production season than he did when he was with the Raiders.
I don't know. This drop ball says different most of the time.
So that just further tells you that Aaron Rodgers is the man. You know what I'm saying? He's the man.
Well, no, drop balls were there in Rodgers too, bro.
Go get your number 12s with Rodgers on it, bro. Go do it right now. Go do it right now.
Hey, go get your number 12. There you go. You heard from Gravy.
Hey, don't get a number 2. That's a bad number. You need to switch that number because that see, he's number 2, bro. That's bad juju already, bro. That's bad juju already. Number 2 should be banned from the Raiders.
It should be bad. Yeah, for sure. Facts. Oh man, but fuck yeah, man. It's a good conversation. I love it.
I hope I did, man. I hope it's.
Oh, you on the heat and then some. You had everybody tapping in. And my guy 805 was out there with his popcorn. Love the whole thing. I hope everybody did too. I try to bring great content to you guys, and I hope
always.
Today. Really quick though. So let everybody know what you got going on. Let them know a little bit about you. I know you guys do the show with Lowe and Raider Gabe, which I had last week. So just let them know all that. Let them know what you got going on.
Yeah, you all know Raider Nation Live. If you don't know, hook it up. Raider Nation Live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights for sure. We're planning on some new things, planning on some new dates, and we got some surprising visual type things that we're doing. If you guys don't know, subscribe. Coach Gravy, Raider Gay 420, and What Up Low. Those are my partners on Raider Nation Live. Hit that, sub to it, bring us up. We got really good Raider. If you like what I said today, then you're gonna get more of it. You like what I say, and then you got 2 other guys that have totally different views of the situations that we talk about. Then watch the show Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays at 7:00. Times may vary, but check that out. I also got my own show, Coach Gravy, on YouTube. It's not really a big show. Really don't get on it that much, but I'm going to pump up some stuff now that I got some time. I'm recovering from my surgery, and I'm more vocal and dig this. The weather's getting better, so I can kick it in the garage and holler at you guys. If you like my Raider game, subscribe to Coach Gravy on the quick, and I'll be up there, man, having most likely daily conversations with you and see how you guys feel about situations about the Raiders and things that we do on the side. Remember, Raider Nation Live, though, that's all 3 of our channels. Try to pump that up. It's pumped up. You guys dig it. We love it. And just support, man. And support your boy Jay Raider, man. I want to get him 100 something subs because he got the new baby Max over there. He named this kid Max for you all, man. He named his baby Max for the Raider Nation, bro. Help him out. Come on, man.
There you go, man.
Give him what he deserves. Get the dude monetized. You start making some money to take care of his little baby, bro. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean,
and thank you, man, thank you for helping me and dealing with my bullshit. I love it, man. You got a great show, man. Thank you for the support. I support people that dig me, bro.
Yeah, man, it's all love at the end of the day. We might differ in opinion, and now man hit right on the money. At the end of the day, right, wrong, and different. We are the nation, the only
real different
Raider Nation for sure, 100%. But yes, I appreciate you for tapping in.
No problem.
Make sure you guys go check them out. I gotta get on the show, bro.
We'll get you on there, bro.
Run it.
I gotta talk to Low. No,
I gotta get Low.
Off season, bro. Off season. You know, I dig usually on every off season, bro. We get on shows. We all you gotta do is invite. You want to hear my game?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're probably tired of it, but I love people saying that I'm bullshit because I love it, and because I want to prove you wrong, and it's not a personal thing. It's not a personal thing. I don't take none of this personal. I'm a grown ass man. And none of y'all could get to my shit. Let you talk about my kids or my lady. That is it. Don't mess with my lady or my kids, and you be cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can say anything you want about the Raiders because I do. I'll bring it up to note that we fucking up, and we are. We fucking up. We messed up, and now it's a new regime, new flower that just we're taking care of right now. Little baby weed plant just got made, bro. Next thing you know, there'll be some good ass dank by the end of the season, and everybody gonna get high. Everybody gonna get high on that day. We're gonna go to the moon and back, bro, because the Raiders gonna be dope next season, and I can't wait for it. Aaron Rodgers all the way. What's up, Aaron Rodgers, bro? Hashtag Aaron Rodgers or dust, bro. That's what it is. I'm with that.
Oh man, but yeah,
I'm gonna be with that until it don't happen.
Oh, there you go. I'm
gonna be with that until it don't happen. Then I'll go to the next guy. And then I'll go to the next guy, bro. Yeah. But anyways, Jay, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the love and stuff. You good. All you peoples is good, bro. You know, Jeff and Chris and the other Chris and LV and everybody that's on there, bro. That's great.
Hey, shout out to everybody out in Vegas today and over this weekend. They're out for the Salute to Max Crosby dinner.
Oh, Leo, huh?
Yeah, Leo. 805.
He's over there kicking it with his boyfriend, huh? You over there kicking it with his boyfriend over there, dude.
Oh, bro, I'm fucking jealous. I'm over here fucking fanboying now. But yeah, Josh, the goat's out there. My guy, Raider AQ. A lot of people out there. So hey, y'all have fun. Take a lot of pictures. Hope to see.
Leo better not kick it with Josh. Leo better not kick it with Josh, bro. Better not. All it matters if Josh has his boys with him. If he has his son with him, he'll chill out. But we kick it with Josh. Ooh, you better be single if you kick it with Josh, bro. I'll tell you that. You better be single. My lady won't take that, bro. My lady won't. She won't. My wife won't take that, bro. Kicking it with Josh. Yeah, young, single, got money. She ain't gonna take that. No. Dude, I can't. I'm boycotted going to Vegas without her. Without her, I can't go to Vegas. You ain't going to Vegas no more without me.
Exactly, same thing.
So we planning the Dallas game.
I travel with my crew now. I got my crew.
That's the best way, bro. They buy you shit. They buy dinner because they're so happy. They go, "Yeah, all right, go, let's go."
Yeah, for sure, bro. 100%, 100%.
They do everything. They book the hotels. They get all this stuff. I'll get the tickets. That's it. You worry about the hotel. You got that fancy hotel. You got everything all nice, robes and shit, roses and that. This is cool. You feel pampered. You know what I mean? So,
bro,
let the lady do it. Let the lady do it.
There you go. Oh yeah, she takes care of all that for sure, 100%. But I can't wait to get back to Vegas. But yeah, I'm very good.
LA's dope. LA's dope too. You go to LA games. I mean, we're always there.
My roots is in LA. LA, so we go out there about every year. So for sure, I'm gonna try to go out to that Charger game. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, hit it, bro. We're there, man. We've been there for like 3 years already, man. We popped it. Oh, bro, with the tailgate, and we meet people, man. I enjoy all the people that come up and say, "Hey, Gravy, what's up?" And then you see a face to the chat. You know what I mean? You see a face to the dude on the chat. Yeah, man. I'm Jack Kenner. I know who Jack Kenner is. You know, I'm GL Max, or you know, I'm ready. I haven't met Chris. I seen Chris. I seen Fool Chris, the little homeboy that I just met. Gonna bring his channel up, man. That's a blessing right there, man. Just keep it up. Keep talking. Don't lie. Whatever you feel, just let it out, bro. And you'll be a successful content creator, bro. And that's all you got. That's the basic thing. Don't bullshit people because they'll know. These people from the chat ain't stupid, bro. I give them that.
Oh yeah,
they're not stupid.
100% for sure.
Sometimes they change me up. Sometimes they change me up with their opinions. I go, yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, I go, damn.
Sure. Yeah. No, they're on the shit. They're on the shit. You know, because I'm right there with them. Because I'm still in the shows, bro. I'm still watching everybody's shit. I'm still supporting. I'm still hearing everybody's opinion, and that to me, I got to do that because it helps me grow. It helps me expand my opinion. So just be closed-minded to a certain way of what I think. Let me see what this guy's take on it. Let me see what their take on it is on this. And this is why I also do the guest show. This is why I enjoy it so much because I want to hear your opinion. We might not be in agreement, but there might be something that you say that strikes a chord. I'm like, okay, he has a point. He got me there. Like, okay, let me kind of look into that. And it's happened. I've been on like my guy Raider Rebel. I've been on the show, and like he struck a chord with me one time. I'm like, oh shit, now I'm talking about Jackson Dart, you know, and this is a guy that said it early on in the season. I'm looking
about Rebel Age. He talks about Jackson Dart too much. He talks about Jackson Dart too much.
But it's all good. I mean, he's passionate about. We're all passionate about our way, some way, shape, or form, right? And so to me,
I dig Rebel. I dig Rebel. His opinion, opinions, and stick to it. Don't just come up with bullshit. You come up with bullshit, people are gonna know, man. Like I said, the chat is stupid. Your people's not stupid. Those are people supporting you. And they're gonna say, hey man, they ain't got no face. All they got is an emoji. And you ain't gonna see who they are. You ain't ever gonna meet the person. But it's like they can say, Jay, you don't know what the hell you talking about. You ain't shit. All right, prove me wrong then. That's my reaction. Show me something in the chat. Since you like typing, prove me wrong then. Prove me wrong.
Yep.
Tell me why Aaron Rodgers ain't best for this team. I ain't seen nothing yet. He got a bad ego problem. So what? You want to win? You know, that's it.
I proved it to Ray. Don't let him fool you. I proved it to him already. For sure. 100%. But really quick though, again, I appreciate everybody tapping in. If you haven't done so already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit them likes too. Keep supporting the show. I appreciate everybody out there 100%. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the Saturday morning, or the Saturday afternoon, I should say. Really quick, just some particulars to get out of the way. Make sure you guys catch my next show. Well, actually, my bad. Before I jump into that one, I got that Monday show. Raiders Unfiltered going down every damn Monday at 9 p.m. Make sure you guys tap into that. That's right after Tito Linus Little Raider podcast. So make sure you guys tapping into that. And then the Raider Connection going down every damn Wednesday at 7 p.m. That's a panel show with Cheeto Linus, Jeff New England Booster, who was on. He's on right now. And LB Raider 10 and myself. We do that every damn Wednesday. Make sure you guys tap into that. We do have some guests from time to time as well. And then obviously the show Good Morning Raiders going down every damn Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific.
Dope show, bro. Dope show. 10 o'clock is perfect. 10 o'clock before everybody else gets on the mix, bro. We said everything that everybody's gonna talk about tonight. So that's dope right there, Jay. What about that Aaron Rodgers shit that Gravy dumbass was talking about? Let's get on it. Let's go. Give me the link. Send me the link. I got all day to talk my shit. I got all day.
There you go, for sure. 100%. Make
sure you do me a favor, man. Tell Chris that he can't top this. Chris can't top this.
Oh, okay. There you go. Hopefully, Chris is watching.
I mean, he don't like me no more, bro. I don't know what's up with him, man. He's the only one of that crew that don't like me no more. Was it because of the game? We went to the game and it was a little bit hot, and I tripped you out a little bit. I put something in your drink, and you felt some kind of certain way. I don't know what it was, but just don't drink Hennessy like that, bro. Don't drink Hennessy like that. I'm sorry, Chris.
There you go.
But I love Chris, bro. I love Chris.
There you
He's
go.
Hollywood though. He Hollywood, Jay. Chris is what you want to be. He's Hollywood. That's what we say in the game.
And
He
they
Hollywood,
told
man.
me already. They told me already. They told me already. But
I'm
make
Hollywood,
sure
man. You got to pay me to be on your show. You got to pay me. You got to pay me to be on your show. Like, damn, you like that now?
I know, right?
You got Severe at 805 pimping that show. You guys are dope, man. You got 4,000 views and shit. Oh, the little ass gravy show. You guys ain't shit. Nah, go over there.
Man, I get them all shapes and sizes. Don't matter for me, man.
It's cool. We all straight up, man. We all straight up, man.
Yeah.
We got the most commentators. Got the most commentators out of any team in football. Just look. Go into YouTube and type Las Vegas Raiders. Thousands of people that are doing what we do. And the thing about it, Jay, is people are watching you, bro. People are watching you. People are watching us, and they're noticing it. They're noticing the game. If you got good game, bro, they're gonna watch you, bro. And I hope your show gets bumping. And people say, hey man, go watch that Jay Raider show at 10 o'clock, man. Gravy's on. Let's see what's up. You know what I mean? Or Chris is on it, or Gabe's on it. Shit, Low got good game. Nobody gives my boy Low credit, man. He got that beautiful DJ voice. He got that beautiful DJ voice. His Raider game is tight.
All Raider Nation live on this.
His Raider game is tight, bro.
Yeah, I got you. I got Gabe. I got you now, man. I gotta get Low, man.
He's gonna sit there. He's over there all lonely and shit, saying he's like this and shit. Right
no, man. I'm gonna pick his brain. You
How
know
come they don't
that.
like me? How come they don't like me?
For sure.
Nah, that is big up to my boy Low, man. He's a great dude, great friend. He's from my town, bro, and we know what's up. He knows what's up with me.
Yep. Shout out to Cali, my home away from home.
But the beautiful day,
man.
So
this is my home away from home, right? But
it's a beautiful day,
Cali is my home for sure, and always will be, for sure. But
beautiful.
Make sure you get tap into next Saturday. Like Gravy said, I got Chris Protect the Shield on. It's gonna be a great show. We're gonna talk about this past weekend for him. All the interactions. Can't wait to hear the stories from him. So make sure.
Oh, Chris is in Vegas.
Chris is in Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, he ain't coming back, bro. He can be locked up or something. He gonna be locked up or something.
Hey, bro.
Oh, then Leo's kicking it with him. Leo's kicking. Oh,
yeah.
Max Crosby's there. Oh man.
Damn. They do.
Oh, they're gonna have to be suited and booted though. I know. I remember that. Dinner. You gotta be suited up and booted up, bro. I want to see that outfit, bro. I want to see that outfit.
Can't go in a Raider gear per se, bro. That's just like a nice little color and shit. You know, you gotta go dressed up, bro. You know,
that they don't want Gravy out there, man. Suited and booted out there because I'll turn them out, bro. My old school ways, bro. The youngsters don't know how to dress, bro. I'll come in with some dope ass vines if I went to the Raider thing. My vines will be tight.
Yeah. Salute to Eagle Rock Highland Park for sure. 100%. SoCal from LA. Yeah. So I feel you. 100%. So I got Chris to protect the Shield next week. The following week, I got a big name. I'm gonna let you guys guess, but I'm gonna give you guys a hint. We said that. We said the name. And
give me a hint. What's the hint?
No, because you're gonna tell them. I don't want them to know yet.
I ain't gotta say nothing about your show, bro.
I gotta keep them coming back, bro. I gotta keep them coming back. You know what I mean? So all right,
you get off the live and then stick around and you tell me.
All right, I'll tell you for sure. All right.
See if I like them or not. There's a couple dudes out there that talk shit. But I don't pay no mind to them. You know, but
he's a good dude for sure.
Ain't no one ever. I never got personal with anybody, bro. I never got personal with anybody. Just if you talk about my men's, you talk about my men's in my show, and that's it, bro. It's not a big deal, man. These shows ain't life threatening shit, you know. But some people get aroused to what people say, man. Just let it go. Let it go.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, but that's it. Again, appreciate everybody tapping in. You guys have a great weekend. Go fucking Raiders. And remember, just Raiders, baby. Appreciate y'all.
So Cal Sire, what's up, man?
Later.